YouTube.
The tube of the U's. Hey, I got that
YouTube.
notification.
Going live to Twitch.
I'm not
All
going
right.
live.
Let me listen. Oh, it says live stream offline. All right, so let me get the audio levels. I'm ready to go. I got some science stuff.
Can you turn on that light and then get ready for bed?
Hi, cats. Are you one I can pick up? Are we live on video? I can pick up Smiley again.
Yeah? Well, no, we're not on video.
Oh, put me on video.
Now you're on
I've got a
video.
very special guest. No, don't pull out my cord.
I did not
Are
add
we on
light like
video?
I wanted to.
Yeah, you're on video.
Guess I'll have to add this one.
Hey, it's been my name is a baby kitty, and I'm a baby.
You want to get some levels, or do you want to
Ah,
the cat? Or
I don't want any levels. I'm good
you know-
enough.
I mean, this can be the new format of the podcast. You could just do cat voices.
I can't stop kissing this cat. Can't stop kissing this cat.
I just
she's
want
so
to
sad.
kiss every cat.
I can't stop loving you, Snell. Kissing this.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about cats again.
Look at she's like a corn on the cob.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to close everything else. No, that's not what I wanted to close.
I love this cat. All right.
Get
She
some
doesn't run
goddamn
away.
Levels.
All right, yes, let's get some levels. Sorry, I'm already too tired to do stuff. Okay,
Stream Michael Jordan's
all right.
Chaos in the Windy City.
All right, let's be quiet. Let's be quiet.
I haven't yet because Persona, but I want to do that right after the. I'm gonna do this right afterwards.
Levels.
Hang it.
But
Is my video here?
Yep.
My video
Yep, you
showing?
got
Okay.
video.
Yep.
Your video's showing.
I can't see you guys at all. I might have to disconnect and reconnect. Better do that before we get started. I'm gonna do it now.
Okay. John, are you listening to levels or?
I am not because I'm waiting for everyone to be quiet. So I'm gonna. All right, this is me at 85%. I'm talking at the normal distance from the microphone. Here I am, and this is my levels. Matt, you go next.
This is me talking at my levels. This is how I sound when I sound the way I sound.
And this is John again, real quick. TJ, you're next.
Fuck! Hello, everybody.
All right, now I need silence for a good 45 seconds to a minute. All right. Oh, shit. Okay, let's try that again. I wasn't on studio. This is John. Matt, you're next.
Hi, I'm Matt. You may remember
All right.
me from such podcasts. Oh.
TJ, go next.
Yes, I'm totally here and speaking like I normally would.
Okay, that's it. I'm going to be quiet and we'll listen to the YouTube stream. Okay, everything sounds good on this end.
All right, let's have a show.
Yeah.
I got too excited there. I apologize for that.
Look at this is
I'm
my
always
excited
excited.
face. Just burn that into your brains. Can you do the John Cena song with the recorder? Because that's what I want. Yeah!
And his name is John Cena.
Yeah.
That's totally in the wrong order.
There is a Minecraft mod pack that I'm playing now, and there are creepers named John Cena, and when they sneak up behind you, it plays "It's John Cena," and then they explode.
Whoa.
The music plays.
Whoa,
and they,
John, save the gold for the show. Like, we can't
That's
just be
not-
wasting all our A material up top here.
What if I didn't have any teeth? This is what I look like. Hey guys, how's it going?
So we're just gonna talk about nothing but politics this week, right?
Oh, things are moving so fast that I don't even know. Like, this is gonna come out next Wednesday, and it will not be relevant anymore.
Yeah.
So.
It won't be relevant tomorrow. There's like a new giant news story every goddamn day.
That's how it works. Nobody wants anything to come up. TJ's got a toy.
Yeah, this is the closest thing to a cat I have.
Thanks, Matt.
I appreciate that.
Are we ready to start? Because we can start.
Yep. Let's start.
All right.
We should
can
start.
Let's just do it. Oh my god, I'm tired. Do I have enough drink? I got mostly a full can.
I
of
got
my
cans.
favorite. DDP. Cherry.
I'm
DDP.
I'm full on everything, and I've got an alcoholic something today. Not
Sure.
much because
What?
I'm a total teetotaler. Yeah.
Let's start the
I'm saving
show.
alcohol for after the podcast. All right, I'm ready. You want to cut the music?
Twitter up.
I was
don't have
trying
a
to give
Twitch
us
up.
an
I need a
epic
Twitch up.
intro. Oh, I should probably share the stream. Also, John, are you smoking the pots?
No, I have incense up here, but
Oh yeah, sure.
well,
Incense.
I have a lighter for the incense.
Sure, yeah. That's something that
I
people
actually need to buy
just
more.
smell
Lauren
all the
hates
time.
incense, so I never buy it. But I like the way it smells.
If I end up talking about my 2 video games today, we should have a picture of these 2 things, and that'll be our thing. Because I'm playing Injustice, and I just finished Persona 5.
You want that to be our image?
No,
I can probably grab that if it's on YouTube.
Yeah, you can. Go for it.
Are you walking on sunshine, TJ?
I am.
Yeah!
John, before we get started, can you explain something to me?
What?
What does grabbing a computer dust to trip the light fantastic mean?
Means you're tripping balls on the old go-go juice.
Fair enough.
That
Okay.
is computer duster. Yeah, I don't know. I put the video up though of that. I was gonna edit it last night, but Matt decided to sabotage us by not
By
down
not-
sampling an audio enough.
Yeah.
Oh, Driven to the Duster was the name of the episode we were gonna do. Oh, we should start, but I just want to mention that lady in that video. They do a follow up, and she's like fine now. So
Okay, good. So we can make fun of her and not feel guilty
exactly,
about it.
yeah.
Because
It's
like
okay.
if she was dead, do you have any word on the gold spray paint guy?
I mean, she could be dead now, but like as of like the follow up, whenever that was.
Oh
She was
man,
alive.
I accidentally was holding this at a bad angle when I sprayed it just now, and I'm getting that bitter taste in my mouth.
Oh,
It's
you
pretty
got the
gross.
bittering agent.
Yeah.
My favorite moment of the bittering agent is there's hey fuck party.
Party.
That's
It's like a
Yeah.
rap video in here. Whoa.
so. No, my favorite moment with the bittering agent is the God. It was a Game Grumps episode really early on, where they're playing like Mega Man X7, and it's like the final episode. I guess JonTron found a computer duster in the room, and he was like spraying it to be like a joke, and then like the entire like room they were in like filled up with a bittering agent, and they both started like throwing up. Basically, it's amazing. It's all like
tastes
live.
like puke
There's
in my
like,
mouth right now.
and they both got really sick, and I was actually funny live moment. Don't lick switch carts or spray computer duster copiously.
I will.
All right,
I will
Go.
continue to lick Switch cartridges. That will not end.
fair
I'll
enough.
continue to- as long as I don't ingest it.
Okay, I'm ready to start. Gotta get my my face TV ready. All right, I'm ready. All right, here we go. 266. Welcome to Born in the 80s, episode 266. I'm your host, John Rowe, joined by my co-hosts.
Matt Haig.
And TJ May.
Yes.
And my
Red May,
mouth tastes a little
84.
bit like vomit right now.
That's right.
Because I
Matt,
accidentally bitter agented myself.
yeah. That's how it works, man. You gotta be careful with those computer dusters, as we learned in the last episode. And I want to say this on air as well as when we were off air, because I do want to say that we did make fun of the computer duster intervention episode lady a little bit, and there's a little clip of it in the last episode. But she's not dead. They did a follow-up, and she seemed very healthy and well-adjusted and not addicted to computer dusters. So I'm glad she's not dead, because then it would have been sad that I was making fun of her. Because if you watch that episode, again, like I just watched a bunch of clips from it as I was editing, and like she's just like talking about how she like already feels like she's dead and like is like passed out in like her yard with like a duster in her hand. It's just like really the most ridiculous like addiction intervention kind of things I've seen. The only other one that I think that was as good, because I think As I Am the Misery Vampire, Adam and Lance and I used to watch episodes of Intervention on A&E and like drink. So like there's one where this lady is addicted to mouthwash, like drinking mouthwash.
I
And
think I saw that one too.
she's like a stay-at-home mom with like the dad and like 3 kids, and she's like, they like stopped letting her buy vodka, you know, or whatever what she was drinking, but she kept just buying mouthwash because they couldn't really stop her from buying mouthwash, you know, like.
Yeah.
And so she would just buy mouthwash and hide it in places and drink it all the time, just be complete. It was the most insane shit I've ever seen, because the dad's just like normal, like taking care of the kids, and the kids just like walk around their mom passed out on the floor in their living room. It's just like, this is the saddest shit I've ever seen. That was almost too much for me, the Misery Vampire, because at least the computer duster lady was only ruining her own life.
Yeah. She didn't have.
But it seemed like those kids, their
kids
lives were
and
not ruined because the father was there to like kind of take care of it. It was just like their mom was basically a weird roommate they had, you know, because they're
My
all a little bit
Strange
older.
Addiction is much less depressing. It's
Yeah, but that
more
was
like
too weird.
I eat dryer sheets. Well, you're probably gonna die of a blockage, but you're not
Yeah.
like
It-
passed out on the floor of your kid's room.
I mean, that's just pica. That's not too uncommon, though.
No, but like they always, most of the My Strange Addiction is like pica stuff. Like I'm addicted to
Yeah.
eating light bulbs, or I'm addicted to eating rocks, just like all sorts
Well,
of.
light bulbs are fucking delicious. Have you ever had one?
You know what? I haven't, so I guess I can't judge.
I know the trick to eating it.
Wait, what? All right,
Yeah.
TJ,
I know
next
the-
episode live on stream. TJ eats a light bulb.
I've not actually done it, but I know the trick. I could theoretically do it.
Okay, what's the trick?
So when you crack a light bulb and you get a light bulb shard, so instead
Yeah.
of cracking it in your mouth, the whole idea is every bite that you make has to be straight up and down on the glass. You know, just
Yeah.
kinda-
Okay. So you're
get
not
it that
getting
way,
any like
and then just-
slicing.
exactly, and just grind it down until you can feel it's just become sand. And then once it gets to that level, get just a little sip of water, swish it, and swallow it all at once.
That's not like the episode of Oz where they keep feeding that guy glass, and then he like has stomach problems.
I watched this
Nobody
because
watched
I
Oz.
No.
yeah.
But I
It's a
watched an
fucked up
episode
show.
of Alfred Hitchcock Presents where a woman murdered her husband by making him eat glass. That was like a common mystery novel plot, but it doesn't it doesn't actually work. Like
No.
if
The
it's
glass
big
would
enough
have
to
to be
do
big enough-
damage, you're
yeah.
big enough to like notice that you're eating glass.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just basically feeding a person sand. Like maybe they'll have like some
Yeah.
like intestinal troubles from all of the sand in their intestines, but you're probably
Well, that's
past
just like
it.
eating
It's so
Taco
tiny.
Bell.
Let's use that as our first transition. Matt,
Yeah, I was-
you sent us
I was
an
definitely
image
thinking about that.
Sent you,
about some
A
things.
dirty phone image on our line chat. I believe I think TJ said he had it too. I had the
Me
the naked
3.
chicken chips. Oh, we've
Oh,
all
yeah.
had all of
A
them.
3-man rating coming up.
Yes, yes.
official Born in the 80s rating scale. We'll give them a rating. Matt, what was your initial impressions as you were the first person to take the plunge?
They're definitely chicken tenders that you dip in nacho cheese sauce.
Yep, that was that was my takeaway as well.
They're chip shaped, so there's that.
They're triangles. As I was exiting my vehicle, I put the bag of Taco Bell on the roof, and the wind knocked the bag over, sending the chicken chips to the asphalt below. And I ate them anyway because I needed the review. I figured,
You did it for the podcast.
Well, I figured there's enough chemicals on that chicken that probably kill any bacteria pretty quick. So, I was fine. I didn't die. I lived to tell the tale. The chicken chips are delicious. They're literally exactly as you said. They're chicken that you dip in nacho cheese. Like, it's just a chicken strip. But they're good. They're damn good.
My
Wow. This is a
A
ghost.
child died. A ghost child.
Yes,
It's haunting
all of my
TJ.
ghost children. I'm no longer a father of 3. I'm a father of none.
Oh wow. It's like
Daddy O none.
No. If you want to see Ghost Child, just look at the creepy one on the stairs there. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, I can see it. They like to bother
Anyway.
you, huh, TJ?
Of course.
Why not?
They're my kids. I love them.
It's a
I
Friday
love them
night.
sometimes.
It's Friday.
John, are you
Yeah,
playing
Friday-
with something?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Am
Yeah.
I playing with this lighter and
Because it's definitely
and
making a
clip
lot of
And a
noise.
chip clip.
this chip clip? I'm fidgety.
Hey.
I'm throwing them away. Hands free.
I'm the only one who gets to make loud sounds that can't get edited out of the podcast.
That's right.
Anyway, so the chicken chips. I don't think I would have liked them had they not had the. I mean, I only did the chips. I didn't do the Chick Star.
Yeah.
I don't
me
think I
neither.
would have liked them had they not had the nacho cheese.
Yeah.
Although
pretty
maybe,
plain.
maybe they would have been better with. They might have been better with sour cream.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Sour cream, maybe sour cream and guac. I thought they were just okay. I'm not a big fan of this particular blend of batter. What the heck do you call this thing? Breading. That's the word. I just think it's a bit too high on the pepper.
Yeah,
and
it
not
was
like
definitely
good flavorful
super
like
peppery.
peppers.
Oh, I love
like
it.
it wasn't like chilies in there. It was just pepper, just black pepper. It just seemed
I
too much.
love I love the pepperiness of it. I thought they were spiced well. It could have been the asphalt that changed the flavor profile of mine
Yes.
to make
Fair
them
enough,
taste better.
yeah.
So maybe I'll have to buy them again. But it's
Yeah.
what, $2 for a 6-pack, and
something like that.
$3 for a dozen, or $4 for a dozen. I think $4 for a dozen. Yeah,
Probably $3.50.
$3.99.
So
Okay,
next
yeah.
time you'll have to get another one and drop half of them on the asphalt and
Yep.
do, and then have somebody mix them up so you don't know which is which. and
Yep,
do a
blind
double
taste test.
and then we'll know.
I like it.
But yeah,
I
so
like
here's the thing with the naked chicken trend. It's not thick enough to be like actual chicken tenders, and it's not thin enough to be like crispy,
A nugget.
like a taco shell or a chip.
Yeah,
It's just like in this weird middle ground of nothingness.
I liked it. It's a lot of breading though. It's basically like a breading nugget with a little chicken
Yeah.
in it. I liked them, but I don't know if it would be something I was like, man, it's amazing. Like the quesarito. Like, oh, I got to get that
Yes,
again.
I
Like, this
still
is
get
just like-
quesaritos. That's
That's
my
all
jam.
Lauren gets now. We're gonna talk about.
You know what I do miss? I miss that nacho core burrito that they had.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
You had the cheesy
Oh.
rolls beside it.
Yes.
Huge
Oh
fan.
god, that was so bad for me, but I loved it.
Yeah,
Or the old taquitos, the ones that were actually taquitos,
I don't remember. Oh
the
yeah,
ones
yeah,
that
yeah.
were soft shell.
That you would dip.
Yeah, you go way back. Yeah.
Mm.
It was just a long flour tortilla. It was just your meat and cheese, and they cut it into two. That was really good. You got to choose your guac, salsa, or sour cream.
Yeah. I remember those. Taco
then
Bell
every
puts out a lot of weird shit.
Every taquito they've done afterwards isn't a taquito because it's deep fried, so it's
Yeah.
actually a flauta.
Wow, look at this. TJ knows the Mexican terms. He knows
Not
it.
much.
I'm
but
TJ.
I've had
I
gloves
know
before.
restaurant stuff.
That's true.
I'm
Matt,
actually
you got-
wearing a restaurant polo right now.
Our Taco Bell minute. Wait, no.
All right, good. I saw you move your hand over towards the thing, and I was like, "Where's the audio cue coming in?" You got it. Yeah, we should probably change that. We got a lot to talk about this week, so
Yeah, we got all kinds
a
of
lot.
different fast food restaurants to talk about. McDonald's, Wendy's.
Noodles and Company, which I still have the polos.
Well, we talked a little bit about TJ's and Matt's Taco Bell stuff. I don't know. What do we want to talk about next? Let's talk about TJ. You finished a game. Let's talk about games.
Holy fuck, I did. Oh,
Yeah?
Man.
How was
I'll
it?
have to give general impressions because I don't want to spoil anyone. Although,
Okay.
honestly,
Yeah, I think you get sued
All of
by
our-
them if you spoil anything.
Yeah, our podcast will be
Exactly.
sued. We'll have to shut down. So if there's no episode after this, blame TJ for spoiling Persona.
all of our dozens of listeners will, who will never play it.
There are dozens of us.
The dozens of
Hey.
us. Persona 5, I finished it. I got the true ending, apparently. I looked up to make sure I did. Wow. Really, girls? Really? Okay. So, Persona 5. 140 hours.
Wow,
Took me
That's a
140
lot.
hours.
that's a lot. I
That is
know
a lot
that.
of hours.
How did you know what your hour count for Persona 4 was?
For my first playthrough, it was about 66. But I did
Wow.
Persona 4 Golden, which you can play that one quite a bit quicker.
Okay, because the original run of Persona 4 that I watched the entire game being played by someone else of was 110 hours. So
Yeah.
that's
And,
even more than the long Persona 4 run.
And I honestly, I will still I will still say that if you're not a JRPG fan or that's not something you want to get into, I'm not going to recommend it. But for people that are, this might be my game of the year. Like, really, my game of the year.
Wow.
The story's amazing. The battles were good, although at the end they felt like a slog because I really just wanted to finish the story. And some of those last parts of the last dungeons were just really, like, I don't feel like grinding. I don't have room to grind. Just let me finish the story. Oh, I died and lost 2 hours of progress because in order to save, I have to backtrack.
Oh man.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So, I absolutely love it. And the first thing I want to do when I finished it is start a new game plus because I want to
Yeah.
beat the game with all. There is a leveling up relationships thing in there. In this game,
Just
they
like
call
in
it
real
confidant
life.
system,
Yes.
just like in real life. I leveled up, I think, about 8 of them up to level 10. There's somewhere around 16 or 17 level 10. That'll be easier in a new game plus because I don't have to do some of the other things. And apparently in this game, anyone who you've already leveled to 10, you get a permanent item that helps boost their ratings faster in a new game. So there is a little bit of whatever progress I've done isn't just wasted.
Okay. Yeah. So you get a little
That's
bit
cool,
of
though.
like a legacy kind
It's-
of boost.
Everywhere in the game, in this end part of the game, it's like I expected certain things to happen and certain things did, but then every time I thought something was going to happen, it was like, mindfuck, nope, we're doing this. Another thing, nope, that's not what you expected, we're going to do this instead. Which Persona games tend to do, but this one did it both well and completely surprised me every step of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely love the story. And
Well, it sounds
I would
good. I've heard. I mean, the Metacritic is like 90%, 93%. So
I mean,
universal acclaim here.
yeah, it's definitely somewhere between the 93s and the 95s.
Mhm.
And it earns every bit. And apparently my daughter didn't do anything. But
Okay.
I mean, on the rating scale, I would totally give this thing a 5 out of 5. This is my. Well, let me rephrase that.
That's the way every review
My
is. It's
appreciation
your
of this game
personal.
is a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
But I
there you go.
understand that in the greater scale of, I'm reviewing it from also a casual gamer's play, it's a 4 out of 5 because I don't think that most people have the time to put into this.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
140 hours is a lot to ask. And I've heard
Yeah.
that some of the battles near the end and some of the dungeons have a lot of combats, and it's the same the way it was in Persona 4, where you'll just be like, well, they're going to hit me with an instant kill 20% of the time, and sometimes you just die and have to restart. There's
Yeah.
nothing you can do,
But
which kind of sucks.
there are some ways to at least get around it.
Mm-hmm.
Use the defense system, where you just guard instead when you know something's coming.
Yeah.
There is you really have to use the stat buff system.
Yeah.
This kind of game I usually like to play like I play Pokemon. It's just give everyone attack moves. I just want to attack and finish my battles.
Yeah.
But I really have to buff and get my characters,
Mm-hmm.
strengthened, increase the defense in
Yeah.
order to actually survive battles.
Yeah.
So it becomes quite a bit more strategic.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool though. I mean, that adds a depth of strategy to the game, which is exciting. Let's see. That's cool. And you said you wanted to play Injustice, or you are playing Injustice too?
I started playing it. I think I played. I think I already did the first 3 chapters of the story.
Okay. This is a fighting
everything I
game.
liked
Can you
about
describe
Injustice,
the game?
It's
Yeah.
a
Is that
Yeah,
the
so it is,
DC superhero one?
yeah, it's a DC Superheroes 4-button fighter from the makers of Mortal Kombat.
It's Mortal Kombat with Batman.
It's Mortal Kombat with Batman. With a even more depressed Batman, like my Mopies.
Victory.
There we go. That's relevant. So I've played both the first and the second one, and in terms of feel of combat, in terms of fairness, in terms of how fluid your play goes, it's drastically an increase from the original. In terms of depth of story, I'm not far enough to really get into it, but people I've trust that have played through it said the story's not as deep, but it's still intriguing and moves you along. It's also not as long, apparently. But there are quite a bit of additional game modes they've added, like the metaverse, where you're just jumping from universe to universe, helping solve different problems. There is a gear system in the game where every battle that you do, you earn gear for your characters, and that gear can be used either just cosmetically or used to buff your characters in certain game modes as well.
Now, I've heard that... Is that making, like, basically, like, the items and gear that you get make you better at fighting, right? So how does that work in multiplayer?
Kind of.
It's not a level playing
multiplayer,
ground?
it depends on the game mode. If you're playing ranked matches, your gear is strictly aesthetic. It's just, hey, I look kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
When you're playing in player matches, certain game modes offline, your gear can enhance you with different buffs and different deficits. So, like, I could have a Batman who's stronger in attack, but less proficient in aerial attacks. You could have a Batman that's just a straight-up tank, but does not do as much projectile attack damage.
That's true. He is really bad at that. Can you have a Batman that his parents didn't die? Well, then you wouldn't have Batman. That's what created Batman.
He's way happier, but he doesn't have superpowers. So.
All right. Now, I'm not a big comic book geek, but the little bit I know about this is in the universe where his parents didn't die, he did, and his father becomes Batman and his brother becomes Joker.
What?
That's the Flashpoint universe.
Comics are stupid.
Yes, Thomas Wayne becomes Batman, Martha Wayne becomes the Joker.
I like
what
his
about baby
dad becoming Batman, but...
No, he's the one who died. Bruce Wayne dies, and that's what causes them to go crazy. Yeah.
All right, I don't know about that, but whatever, people want to watch some Batman, they can. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to rip on comic books and people that read them because we'll get ruined, even more than we usually do. So, my Twitch is probably blowing up right now.
Is it? No. It's
No, it's not good. There's no dicks. All right.
So we
we're
should
good.
inflame them more.
Not
So
yet.
comic books, right? Like they're
Yeah.
so
what?
dumb.
Yeah. What an idiot.
Jerks read them.
Yeah.
Nerds.
So
You know this is going to show up on the audio podcast too.
Yeah.
We're not going to cut this.
Oh yeah.
you know, so you bought lady deodorant, Matt?
I'm starting a revolution, John. You can
Oh,
either be
God.
part of it or you'll get left behind.
Well, they did say
What?
that it's strong enough for him. You know,
Yeah.
Strong
so-
enough for a man, pH balanced for a woman, or then later on just became strong enough for a woman because something women empowerment something, which is a good thing. But
Yeah.
you know,
But it's a
not advertising.
brand trying to
Yeah.
latch on to a movement.
I'll
So it's
tell you
not
what.
that good.
I had some deodorant, some man-scented deodorant, and it made my pits itchy. So I was looking
Okay.
around for like something without a bunch of that bullshit like perfume, like
Oh,
whatever
the man
man-scented
stuff that makes you a
Yeah.
man?
The
You
like
fucking
dumb,
lady?
the scent that like isn't anything but like all aftershave smells like it.
Yeah. Man smell.
And you know
That's
what I got?
smell like.
They don't like I couldn't find any that didn't have like horrible scent and like a bunch of shitty dyes and perfumes. So I got some Dove Advanced Care Shea Butter, Nutrium Moisture, and I'm never going back because my pits
So
feel soft and they smell good and I love them.
so Matt, I've got some questions with this.
Go ahead.
Oh!
I'm
Here we
ready
go. So
to
number
fight
one.
against your gender norms.
No, this is more just informative. This is the way I roll.
Oh, TJ wants to get in on this revolution, so we're finding out.
No, number one, when you're using the male deodorant, we're using a stick or gel.
A stick. I was also using the Dove man deodorant.
So you're using the white powder. So it's strictly
Well-
something that was in the scent, or we're using the clear stuff.
I don't know. It was sort of greenish. It was like man colored.
Wait,
Like, you know
what?
how-
Okay.
No.
Man colored body products are all that sort of greenish blue color.
Like Irish Spring.
Yeah. Or like
Sure.
So it
Gillette.
came out as
That's the
so
best
it's
a
not
man
a
can
gel
get.
as in it's semi-liquid when it came out, but it's that like stick of goo or whatever.
Yeah, it's
whatever
a
you wanna
stick
call
of
it.
goo.
My
Okay.
current deodorant stick is the white stuff, the white powder, like chalky substance.
I go
That's
clear
gonna leave-
because I sweat and
It's gonna leave marks on your white dresses, John.
I have an issue.
Or
I have
on
an
your, on
issue
your
with
black
the gel.
dresses. Sorry, I misremembered the commercials.
I had a gel issue with the gel deodorant because basically it just wouldn't work, and it would just by halfway through the day I'd just be sweating through because I think the gel would just like not stick on and then just get sweated away. And I actually have a really weird thing that like I sweat out of like my like right armpit way more than my left armpit. I guess it was pretty consistent.
No,
Not
I can
anymore.
understand that.
Not that I've switched to the full chalk on one. Like I notice no wetness anymore. So I found a good brand. I think it's Speed Stick, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no way
Stick it
your
to it. Get it
pits
at
are
Costco.
to like moisturize as mine. Like if I decided to shave these bad boys, there would be no cuts.
So is
Dry
yours
as a
listed?
bone. Still smells like man smell,
So Matt, is yours listed as a deodorant or an antiperspirant?
or both.
This is it's
Well,
it's a
antiperspirant's usually
protect and
both.
care. It is an antiperspirant.
Okay.
It's got that aluminum
So it's definitely not-
zirconium shit that fucks up your like
I
lymph
was gonna,
glands or whatever.
yeah, I was gonna say that it's it's definitely not the aluminum stuff that you're allergic to. My father-in-law has issues with that.
Yeah, that's the way Lance is. He has to get very specific deodorant, or else it burns. He gets,
Oh
like, a
man.
rash. Yeah, I remember one time he was like, when we were roommates, he was like, "Hey John, you want this deodorant? I can't use it." And I was like, "All right, whatever, man." So
I
just took
I
it.
knew
so
a guy
fine.
that
I
had
guess-
a latex allergy that like if he touched anything that included latex and like the blend of the fabric or whatever, he would get these
Oh, wow.
horrible blisters.
Jeez.
Oh. That's horrible.
Yeah, latex allergies are crazy, especially since you can get them like any time in your life you can develop it. Like even when you're older, you can still develop them. Ah, man. So you switched over to the lady side.
Yep.
I'm going to I'm going to diagnose Adam, or not Adam. Adam's not here.
Lance.
I'm going to diagnose Matt today.
Oh.
All right.
Matt, I have a feeling that you've got some sort of metal skin allergy. That something in the fragrances is definitely acting up.
Yeah. I figured it was either like a fragrance or a dye. That's why like I went there and I was like they make stuff without a bunch of perfume and shit in it, right? No? Okay. Just for women? All right, I'll have that one then. Because the stuff has to smell like man.
All right, I've got my diagnosis. Is that you're a Nancy Lady Boy. Get with the man program. No. You know what, though, Matt? You bring up a good point.
You're not wrong, John.
No, you bring up a good point. Is you'd think, like, the manliest man deodorant would just be, like, no scent, just breaks the sweat out. And that way, like, none of this frilly, like man scent bull crap. You want just like, no frills.
On a basic care level, like, body wash for men will dry the fuck out of your skin. Body wash for women, like, nurtures it and moisturizes it and makes it healthy.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what it is about, like, hygiene stuff for men that they prioritize, like, making men not feel like sissies over, like, products that actually work.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about we talk about no frills, especially when we talk about men's stuff and things about, we should, go less cologne-ish, less perfume-ish. But if you go like way back to the 1800s and the 1700s, frills were totally a man's thing, not a women's thing.
True.
Colognes and perfumes, that was a man's thing, not a women's thing.
That's pretty amazing.
That was back when
in the
people
past
didn't
200 years,
bathe because they thought it was bad for you.
Yeah, like,
So
no,
they
it takes all the natural oils off.
Yeah.
Can't have that.
Like, people would see you go in a lake or something that has like some sort of infection in it, you would die. So then they eventually got this association that, if you submerge yourself in water, that's bad for you and you're gonna die from it. Old time people are dumb.
Yeah, that reminds me of like the old time people when they would like have like the fucking make the pioneer like fucking stew, where like they'd be like they get one thing of hot water and then the dad will use the bath first and then mom, and then the oldest kids and then the youngest kid is basically just stewing himself in family juices.
Hey baby, let's get those immunities working. And that's where you get the phrase, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Holy fuck, Matt. I just saw a headline from like 2009 that popped up on one of these articles that I had linked to. Are you ready for a headline that's going to blow your goddamn mind?
Yes.
Right. Boy killed anally when office chair explodes.
Oh, no.
So, like, the air cylinder that used to
Stories
just
don't
explode?
get much worse than this, writes Adam Frucci from Gizmodo in 2009. A 14-year-old boy in China was killed when his chair exploded, sending chunks of metal into his rectum. The bleeding this caused killed him. The alleged explosion came from the gas cylinder that was at the base of the chair, the part that allowed the user to adjust the seat up and down. The canister gets compressed when you sit on it, but it actually created enough energy to make the seat cushion explode and kill a man? I doubt it, but that's what people are reporting. In other words, I'm working on a beanbag from now on. Yeah, it's a story about something that happened in China. The images with attached to this, and I will share that on the old. I'll put it on the stream because why not, right? Let me just make sure I don't have any things that would be bad to show up. But let me find screen share.
I just switched my chair.
Yeah. All right. Boom.
Ah!
Okay.
No.
I'll lock it on
No.
you.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
I guess if it hit a main artery, you could die from it, but I kind of don't see that happening.
I don't know. There's some compression that can happen down there. I don't want to think of it.
I'm not feeling so good now in my chair. Now I feel like I'm on the hot seat.
Wait, I feel
Mine's
better now.
Mine's
I just
not
burped.
adjustable, so I'm good.
Mine is adjustable, but it's a man's chair for men, so I'll be fine. It's a big boy
Mine's
chair.
from Target.
It's a big and tall chair for a strong boy like me.
For big strong boy.
Yep, John, big strong boy of the year, of the podcast. We got to move on though. We got a million topics. We can't talk too much about exploding butt chairs, as much as I would like to.
Look, there's only so much time on this podcast that we can devote
Correct.
to exploding butt chairs.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's
Hold
let's
on, I
move
need a
on
refresher. Okay.
Wait,
All
Okay.
right.
I'm good.
Wow. Oh, we're ready to
Woo! I'm walking on sunshine. Woo!
Hey,
All right, so let's talk about the summer movies guide. I tanted this last week. We got to get to it because summer movies are already hitting.
yes, they
In
are.
May, we've already got a bunch of stuff. So here's our first banger that came
Oh,
out
that reminds me.
2 weeks ago.
I watched a thing that I can put in the doc. So
Oh, perfect. Let's see here. Let's start with the movies that have already come out this May. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword.
King Arthur, Legend of the Bullshit Bad Movie.
Is it bad?
That's what I heard. That's what they're saying.
I've heard mixed things.
I've
I've not heard much about it.
When I see it, and I will see it, I'll probably enjoy it because it's gonna be lock, stock, and two smoking Excaliburs. So that's like the kind of weird mashup movie that I would enjoy. But
Well, the
but
Rotten
I
Tomatoes
fully
is
expect the rating
saying
to be pretty
It's
bad.
28% here.
Yeah.
I had thought that I had heard that people were saying this was better than everyone thought it was going to be. Like it looked
There was
awful.
some
so maybe
buzz
Yeah.
about that before like the Rotten Tomatoes review started rolling in.
I mean, I don't know. This doesn't seem that bad. It says the critics' consensus: King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, piles mounds of modern action flash on an age-old tale and wipes out much of what made a classic story in the first place. I mean, I guess is the King Arthur legend something that we all hold dear to our hearts?
No.
Like room.
I mean, I'm just looking for it to be as good as the Clive Owen one.
I'm just looking for it to be as good as oh fuck, god damn it, A Knight's Tale. The other
Somehow
classic
I knew you were
there
gonna
we
say
go.
that.
medieval movie with modern soundtrack and action movie cuts. I don't know. At least it's interesting. I mean, you got to give it that. It's not
Yeah,
like, boring.
I want to see it just to see like Guy Ritchie's style with a sword and sorcery type of deal.
Yeah.
Like just the grungy look of it and like the quick cuts and just all the stuff that he's done in Lock, Stock, and Snatch, and I just want to see how that translates.
Snatch. What about the next movie on our list? Snatched.
This confused me to no end when I was looking at movies.
Amy Schumer, Goldie Hawn. They go on vacation and are kidnapped, I guess, by
Yeah,
by
By-
some people.
I saw a preview for this, and
I did.
don't remember much from it.
It looked not good.
It
From the
looked
trailer.
like it wasn't for me.
Yeah, and the thing is that really sucks is that like Inside Amy Schumer, the TV show, has some incredible stuff in it. It's really like the highs are like incredible. But the lows, and it sounds like this is much more of the low end of the humor spectrum, are kind of bad. When
The
it
only
comes
thing
to
I
the
know
stuff that
about
she's
Amy
done.
Schumer is that Reddit hates her. Like they're always like Amy
Dude.
Schumer, blah 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 blah.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
They
Well,
like-
she's a woman, so obviously she's immediately.
They love
hated.
to like hater bait on her.
Well, okay, so I was just saying I was clicking around on YouTube and I saw a like Amy Schumer steals jokes, and it was like clips of like other people's things and her like saying jokes that are pretty similar. And like the first one was like, oh yeah, that's pretty bad. And there's like 6 more, and then they kept being like more and more like, well, I guess.
I mean, there's only so many joke
similar
concepts you can come up
subjects.
with.
Like, and it's just like I don't think that is no, like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, it's like you're trying to hate on this person, you know, because you want to, you know, which is part of the reason, like part of what her show was like joking about was just about how much people hate her because she's a funny lady, you know what I mean? And like, and some of that's true. I don't like all of her comedy because she does a little bit too much of the gross out comedy, which I don't really like anyway when guys do it, like Jim Jeffries and whatnot. Not a huge fan of that to begin with. So, but you know, some of her stuff's really funny. But I don't know.
She's
This
no
movie
Rebel
supposedly is
Wilson.
kind of like, yeah, you know what I mean. Rebel Wilson, a little better. I don't know. There's a lot of other women that I like in comedies more than her. So I don't know. She's a stand-up. You know, she does her stand-up. So if you like Amy Schumer, I bet you'll like that movie, is what I'll say. But if you're kind of on the fence like me, I'll probably wait for it to be
The last
free
time
on
I
HBO.
was talking to my parents, my mom was excited that Goldie Hawn was in it. So if you like Goldie Hawn,
Yeah.
you'll probably like it as well.
I like Goldie Hawn. I love Goldie Hawn. I love that Goldie Hawn and what's his name? Oh my God, her husband. Oh my God. It's a K name. God damn it. Why can't I think of his damn name?
Snake Plissken.
Kurt Russell. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Oh,
I didn't know they
yeah.
were married.
Oh yeah, they've been married forever, and they're like really fun. I guess they're always like hanging out, and that's cool. I love to see an old like Hollywood couple still together, kind of being fun like those two. Kind of like what was it? Ben Stiller's dad and his mother, like the comedy duo of them still together, kind of being fun. So I don't know. That's cool. Good for them. I don't want to hate on it because I haven't seen it, but let's move on. Baywatch. You excited?
Do we have to?
We
to
gotta
this?
talk about
Can we
Baywatch.
just... Okay.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and future president of the United States, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson
And
Zac
future
Efron.
VP Zac Efron.
Yeah, team up for beach comedy of the summer.
No,
This-
maybe
the-
Zac Efron's more of a like attorney general type of...
I was about to say something like super racist sounding, so I'm gonna walk myself back before I say it. But I will.
No, what
I
were
was
you
gonna
going
say,
to
all
say?
right. I was gonna say, okay, who's the Chinese actress in this one, so they can sell this in China? Like, it's kind of the way every large studio pictures. You know, you got to put somebody from a foreign market in, like, not like a main role, because we would never write a movie, you know,
No,
about
no.
a Chinese woman. Of
course
we
not.
just gotta shove one in there so that we can get, you know, Chinese people to come to the movie. And I kind of hate that, like, part of the studio culture that's kind of happening now, which is gross, I guess. I don't know. I don't think Baywatch is doing that, but maybe they should have, because I bet it's not going to be good. I like The Rock, but I have a feeling the Baywatch movie is not going to be blowing doors off. Anyway. Okay, so let's move on. We got a lot to get through. The final release of May. Matt, your favorite movie series is coming back. Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Fuck you assholes doing?
Paul McCartney's in this one for some reason.
Wait, really?
I've only seen
Yeah. Didn't you know Paul McCartney
only
was in this?
No.
I've only seen the first movie.
Oh, snap.
I liked... oh, man.
I
think
liked the
I've
first
seen
couple.
4 of
I like the
them.
first 3.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
liked
the fourth
first
one.
3. I saw the 4th one on a plane, and it was fine for a plane movie.
I think those movies are always really fun. You know? I like them.
Yeah. It's kind of just
They're
like,
fun.
if you like the Jack Sparrow character, you can just have fun watching them. and the rest is just kind of set dressing around that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I like a good, actiony movie, and there's not like a lot of pirate movies ever.
No.
So, it's not like something you see a lot of.
And when that first one came out, it was just like this, holy shit, this is from Disney? Like,
yeah.
There had been
this is
nothing
crazy.
like that from Disney before.
And I was in the theater and I'm like, this is nothing like the ride. That was me. I was like, I've been on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. I know that they chase a lady around a thing, and then in like the 60s or 70s or whenever it was, they changed it so that the lady was chasing the pirate around, so it was less rapey.
And then they were like, oh, hey,
but it's
we
funnier,
successfully made this movie out of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Let's do Tower of Terror. Nothing can go wrong. And now we're looking forward to Tower of Terror 5 coming out in June.
Yep. Well, they did the Haunted Mansion. I mean,
Yeah.
So, but we got to move on. We've got what the fuck?
Wait, before we move on, are the original people? Okay, yeah, it does say Keira Knightley and Orlando Bloom are going to be in this. Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna say fuck you.
I thought they
kind of
wrapped up that story. But
this, for some reason, is listing Captain Underpants movie. Apparently, is getting made, and I'm not even gonna mention it anymore because, like, fuck this list for putting that on there. That is not a summer blockbuster. It's a children's movie that I've seen 0 trailers for, which means it's not popular. We're talking about the movies you've been seeing trailers for like 6 years, basically. Like the Wonder Woman teaser came out like fucking last summer, basically, like a year ago. And that's coming out June 2nd. I don't know much about the Wonder Woman movie because I guess supposedly they did a bunch of screenings, and then they specifically said you're not allowed to put out early reviews of it, but you can talk about it. And so people were like, this is fucking really good, I guess, but I can't say that it's good, but I enjoyed it.
I heard the opposite.
Oh, maybe there's a little studio buzz control. Okay, who did you hear saying that, though? Is that snarky people that like to just dunk on DC because it's fun?
They really want it to be good, but they're podcasters and they have like friends who are in the industry, so they were like,
and they're like, well, my friend wasn't Wonder Woman, so I hate this film.
No, they were like, I really want it to be good, but the things I've heard are not that way.
Really?
So I hope it's good too, because
I don't know.
I want it to be good. I hope it's good. Please be good. Don't suck.
I'm reading a lot of just reading a Twitter article here, a bunch of people thrown into here. This is dumb though. Fuck you, IO9. You literally put in 100 people commenting that aren't people. Like, I don't know any of these names. Like,
did you know that if you want to write an article and you're just super lazy, you can just quote tweets?
Just quote a ton of tweets and that's an article. I hope it's good. Rotten Tomatoes doesn't have anything. So we'll see. I don't know. I hope it's good. I really liked her. She was the best part of the Batman movie. And I love the story that she told about filming this movie. And that she was like 8 months pregnant or some nonsense. And they had to do reshoots. And so she wore, I guess, her Wonder Woman armor with like a belly cut out. And then her belly was green screened so that they would digitally remove it in shots. Yeah, so she was doing
really
like some fucking action. Yeah, it was badass. I was like, that's very Wonder Woman. So I really hope the movie's as good as she is at being Wonder Woman, because I love this actress.
Yeah, I have no doubt that she'll be great. I just hope like the rest of it is good.
And the movie is 2 hours and 21 minutes, so it's already passing one test, and that it isn't fucking 4 hours long, like the other fucking DC Murderverse movie was.
And it's not
keep
directed
it at like
by
under
Zack
2.5
Snyder.
hours. Yep, that's already a positive. Zack Snyder, huh? That guy.
I really like some of the stuff he did. like early on,
Yeah.
and like what happened, man?
Yeah, like 300 is like really dumb, but really good because it's so dumb. Like it just
And
is a good
yeah.
style. Loved
The
it.
the Dawn of the Dead remake, also really
Yeah.
dumb but really enjoyable.
I like the Watchmen. I know some people really really hate it, and I find
I
it
still
hard.
haven't seen that, but I did see like an
I
extended
find
clip
it
of it, and I was like, man, I really, because it was Jeffrey Dean Morgan as the comedian doing like a
Comedian,
big long monologue.
He's fucking great
I was
in
like,
it.
man, this looks. I like this. I like him.
I loved it.
as an actor, and he seemed to really
The
own
casting
that character. So I should probably watch it, but
Is
I just haven't gotten
excellent.
around to it. I remember
Like,
when
the
that movie
casting
was
is
about to
perfect.
come out, I got so excited about it that I read the graphic novel, and then I just never got
Yeah.
around to seeing the movie.
Well, you've seen the movie, which is why I was like, I don't know how anyone can hate the Watchmen film, because it is literally the most things I've heard about it is that it is basically shot for shot the comics. Like, you know,
And that
it
was
like
the same
literally is
criticism that he got about 300 when that came out.
yeah.
Everyone had
But I-
was talking good
there's-
stuff about it, but the only criticisms were, well, it's basically shot for shot of the comics. So yeah, I think if he doesn't have the source material, he just doesn't have it in him.
Yeah. I thought it was great. I thought Jackie Earle Haley as Rorschach was perfect. Like, there's just some really good parts in it. I didn't think it was bad at all. So, people want to hate on it, they can hate on it. I thought it was good. It's probably my favorite superhero movie until Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy came out. So, all right. Here's another fucking bullshit movie that they put on this list for some reason I've never heard of. So, we're just going to skip that.
You're skipping It Comes at Night?
I've never heard of this, and it has zero
looks-
names that I recognize. So
It's a horror movie.
okay,
But it looks pretty good from what I've seen. I'm
Okay.
definitely interested in watching it.
the newest movie from A24, which is a kick-ass studio. Actually, they put a lot of indie stuff out.
Yeah.
A man, his wife, and young son have set up camp in the safety of a remote home in the middle of nowhere as an unnatural force threatens humanity's very existence. Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, at the very least, watch the trailer because it's a really good trailer.
That sounds cool though. Like, so they like are like doomsday prepping out in the middle of nowhere, and then some other family's like, "Hey, let us in," and then it gets all creepy.
Yeah, there's some sort of supernatural force in the woods.
God damn, that does sound cool. All right, I haven't heard of it, but that description sounds cool. So, sorry, there's a book falling off this shelf. I just had to catch it before it tumbles. We've got June 9th. Everybody's favorite movie. The Universal Monster Universe begins. The
Why
Mummy
does it have to be a cinematic universe?
follows an archaeologist, Nick Morton, Tom Cruise, who stumbles upon the tomb of an ancient Egyptian princess named Amenet. And she's actually played by an Egyptian, or maybe not Egyptian lady. I want to look this up now. That name that's listed here doesn't look very Egyptian. It looks more Italian than anything else. They whitewashed in this.
The thing about
Algerian.
ancient Egypt is there's a lot of different periods where a lot of different ethnic groups were in power. So you can
it's
kind of
that
touch
lady.
it pretty easily.
Oh, this is the lady from Kingsman. Do you see Kingsman? Secret
No,
Service?
but I want to because the sequel's coming
It's
out
fucking
soon,
great.
and
It's
it looks
fucking great.
Yeah, it looks good.
I love not all of Matthew Vaughn's movies, but most of Matthew Vaughn's movies I really like. And this one's really fun. She's like the henchman of the villain. She's like really bad. She's got like knife shoes. It's pretty cool. I guess she's Algerian, so you know what? She's from the area. Gotta give her that. Northern Africa, close enough. So they didn't cast some white lady as the mummy, ancient mummy. Okay, we've got
Or just like some Hawaiian lady. Like, that's close enough.
we've got All Eyes on Me, the Tupac Shakur story biopic. This is the hey, you watch Straight Outta Compton. It's time for Tupac's turn. And the fucking guy who plays Tupac looks exactly like Tupac.
Maybe it
They
is.
got like a body double. Well, no, Tupac's like 90. But I mean, if you look at this guy, he looks exactly like Tupac. He's 28, supposedly. He's fucking Tupac.
John,
I
I
mean-
have some bad news for you. Tupac's
What?
he's not 90. There was an incident a few years ago.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just sit down. Are you sitting down?
I am sitting down, yes.
Okay, what's the most sensitive way I can put this?
Okay, tell me.
Okay,
How's
I killed
Biggie doing?
what do you get
He's got to be all right.
if you put 4 bullets in a 6-pack?
Okay.
Tupac.
Here's the image.
That
You see
is
the image?
really... Wait, I don't even
guy
know
on-
which one
That
is
is
which.
good.
This is Tupac. This
Wait,
is
which
the
one?
guy.
Okay, I don't see your cursor.
Oh,
Tell me
okay.
right or left.
Tupac's on the left. The actor's on the right. You can see
Dude,
other
that
photos
is
of
really
him
good.
here. He
What else has he
looks
been in?
exactly like Tupac. Like, it's fucking like here's Tupac. You know, here's him. You know, they look the same.
Did the,
He was
I feel
born
like
to play Tupac.
when they were
Yeah, come
doing
on,
the
Yo twins,
Tupac
they look the same.
hologram, they were. I feel like he was probably the hologram.
Yeah, you're right. Are you saying that all of these holograms are a complete lie, and it's just this guy was out on stage?
Well, there was.
You know, like-
It was like the old timey magician trick where there's like a side projection onto a semi-translucent screen. So a lot of it was CG, but they also had a body double.
Oh. So they just projected like the features onto a body, basically? Matt?
Well, they composited it as a video, and then
Yeah.
they projected the whole video onto their
Got
like
it.
Is it-
scrim kind of thing.
Okay.
Is this like the movie The Prestige, where they're actually twins?
Yeah,
and one who
it
died?
turns
Yeah.
out this is Tupac's
And
son.
then Hugh Jackman came out, and he was like, "I'm gonna meet David Bowie and murder myself 12 times."
I will say
Spoiler
this.
alert for The Prestige.
I will say this. If All Eyes on Me is as good as Straight Outta Compton, I will watch the crap out of it because Straight Outta Compton was awesome. I'd love to see.
I haven't. I have to see that one though. I haven't seen that.
It's
one.
good. I was like, I knew a little bit about like kind of the story and everything, but like kind of seeing it all play out. They got some really good actors to do stuff. I think the guy who played Dr. Dre is in that new 24 show. One of the guys is in Atlanta. He's really awesome. He was in the Get Out. He was the like the guy at the party that he kind of freaked out. That guy who plays Snoop Dogg in the movie. It's just great. It really was fun. Like the kind of the casting and hearing the music and kind of seeing the whole like furor about the fuck the police coming out and all that stuff. Like it just yeah.
Yeah, I can't follow anything you're saying because I started reading the description for the Bad Batch, and it is fucked up.
All right, let's talk about Cars 3. Also
Yeah.
fucked up. So the original trailer for Cars 3 shows like Lightning McQueen getting to a NASCAR accident with like slow motion music and like, is he gonna die? And then I watched a We Are Number One video where every time that they said We Are Number One, it would play the Cars 3 teaser, but slowed down even more. And so it was like a 20-minute long video of just even slower and slower Cars 3 crash. Or no, it was the Cars 3 crash segment was slowed down, but the rest of the trailer was sped up like by 10%. So it was like the most ridiculous shit in the world. So I guess this is supposedly he gets into a bad accident and he's like no longer wanted basically because he's like injured and he can't race anymore. I don't know. I like the first Cars movie all right. I mean it's like a weaker of the Pixar movies. You know, it's kind of fun. It looks cool. I like the setting. I particularly like the backdrops. But
And Larry the Cable Guy.
he's not in a lot of that first movie. To be fair. But yeah. No, I'm not looking forward to this
You know,
one.
I
but, you know,
think Yeah, I
Hopefully it's
definitely
good.
saw Cars 1 in the theater.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not a terrible movie. It's okay,
No.
but it's not a Pixar like great. So, all right,
Yeah,
what's the
it's
Bad
not
Batch,
like-
Matt?
Bad Batch. The Bad Batch follows.
Bad Batch. Giovanni Ribisi.
It takes place
Jim
in a
Carrey?
dystopian, rundown Texas town overrun by cannibals. And it promises to be weirder than A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night, which I have not seen.
Okay. Huh.
But yeah,
I haven't heard about that.
a dystopian Texas town overrun by cannibals. That's all I had to hear. And I'm in. I'm 100% in. Starring Keanu
I'm-
Reeves and a bunch of
Oh.
other people.
I'm totally in on this next one. Oh, and Jason Momoa.
Oh, yeah.
Aquaman.
Jim Carrey. That's an expensive cast.
Yeah, I
For,
know.
Like a creepy movie. Like, horror movies don't usually have that kind of cash to throw around, but all right.
Sofia Coppola's next film.
Famed
Coming
director. She's never had a
Actually-
miss.
Oh God, she's had a lot of misses. But
Oh, wait, no. It's her
hits.
dad that sucks, right?
what?
For Godfather 3. She was an actor in that, but her dad directed
She's-
it, right?
Yeah, actually, she's an actress in a couple movies that her dad's in. You think Godfather 3 is bad? Watch Peggy Sue Gets Married, and like the scenes
Oh, I
with Sofia
have seen
Coppola trying
that.
to act are just like,
Yeah.
what is happening, Dad?
No, but she's actually
Is
directing.
nobody else gonna tell him to redo this? Like, it's so like it's some of the worst acting I've ever seen. As a director,
She's really good,
Lost in
right? She's,
Translation,
like far
incredible.
surpassed her dad.
oh yeah. Whoa, okay, I don't know about that, but I mean, her dad directed Godfather. I mean,
The third one, though.
what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Her dad directed all of the Godfathers.
No, okay. So we're gonna see in Francis Ford Coppola, Godfather 3, Godfather 2 was Francesco
that means
Ford
her-
Coppola. Why
Okay.
did wait? Why did he shit the bed so much on Godfather 3 if he directed all of them?
I directed Apocalypse Now, famed terrible movie.
Terrible movie. Then wait. So I'm confused. Where did
He's only got 5 Oscars. He's a real shitbag.
where did the Godfather?
I don't know
3
what
come-
you're talking about.
Why
Why
is
did
the
he make such a
Godfather?
shitty
I thought
movie?
I thought it was so bad because they switched directors midstream. But
Oh no.
why? Why is it so
Yeah.
bad? We don't have to get into
I
this,
mean,
but why?
Godfather, Apocalypse Now. Actually, that's about it though. Well, Peggy Sue Got Married is really good, but kind of after the Godfather. Oh, Bram Stoker's Dracula is all right, except for Keanu Reeves' accent. But the Dracula parts are cool. Casting, what's his name as Dracula is pretty good. Gary Oldman. Perfect Dracula. But yeah, he actually is kind of hit or miss too. Man, that's crazy to think about. Actually,
I'd like to
His
apologize
daughter-
to the
wait,
whole Coppola family, including Nicolas Cage. I besmirched you, and I guess you only did a few horrible movies. So I'm sorry for implying that all of your movies were bad.
Let's see here. Director. She did Virgin Suicides, which is great. Lost in Translation, which is like legitimately a classic. Marie Antoinette, which I haven't seen. I heard the Bling Ring
Oh, I like Marie Antoinette.
is the Bling Ring blows my mind because I guess the book that it's based on is like incredible, and sounds like the movie wasn't as good as
Ooh.
it could have been.
The Virgin Suicides is good too.
Yeah, that's I said,
You didn't say that.
Matt. Yes,
No,
I did.
check
Are
the
you not
tape.
listening at all? Anyway,
She was
I
in
guess-
Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
great, of course she was. So she's directing a movie called The Beguiled, set in an all-girls school in Virginia during the Civil War. So Trump fans will come to this one because it's the South will rise again.
So, do they say that Beguiled themes goes with everything?
What?
It's like the Guile theme.
I'm making a bad Street Fighter joke.
Yeah.
The old
the
Giles theme
internet.
goes with everything.
John,
Oh,
you know the
I don't even
internet,
know
right?
Yeah. Okay. What's the internet?
The internet. Okay, so on the internet, there's this thing
Uh-huh.
called the Guile theme, and it goes with everything.
I don't. Oh, the guy.
It's a connected
theme.
series of
Yeah.
tubes
Hmm.
in which the Guile.
So the
theme goes.
Beguiled by Sofia Coppola stars her favorite, Kirsten Dunst. I like Kirsten Dunst too, but Nicole Kidman comes back for another Civil War story. She couldn't get enough of Cold Mountain.
all-
She had to come back. I don't know.
Is that all she does nowadays?
No, all she does is clap weirdly at the Oscars. That's all I remember.
Okay.
Transformers. The Last Night. It's the final one. It's the final Michael Bay one. It's got your favorite.
Anthony
Wahlberg.
Hopkins doesn't need a check that bad, right? Like he was in Westworld.
Well, he does the voiceover. He goes into a fucking
No.
studio for 2. Oh wait,
No.
is he in this?
He's in this.
Oh, well, you know, he's in the robots.
I've not
now.
seen. I've not seen any of the Transformers yet.
No, me neither. I think the last Michael Bay movie I saw was Pearl Harbor.
I didn't see that one either.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Let's talk about Baby Driver.
Yeah. I saw that
I am
title and I was like,
excited.
that sounds stupid. And then I saw the director and I was like, oh, I guess not.
I'm gonna have to watch this one. Although you still haven't seen Scott Pilgrim, Matt.
Yeah, you need to see Scott
assuming.
Pilgrim.
Scott, what now?
It's like a movie
Yes.
that's amazing, and it stars you.
No, sorry, I've never heard of it. I've never heard anyone mention that before.
Anyway,
I don't
it's
know where
like
my
a
Scott Pilgrim figure is.
anyway. Edgar Wright. I don't have it here. I have all of the graphic novels. Anyway,
I have all 3 of the pops.
of course. Get your fucking Funko Pops out of here, you
That-
goddamn monster.
All I bought was 3. That's all I bought. I bought no more. I'm done with them.
You got your fill? Your Funko Pop fill? Sorry.
Yes.
I have a question for you. Did you
Yes.
see The World's End, Matt?
Yes, I did.
That was a good one. Not as good as Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz, but
No,
it was
yeah,
watchable.
Shaun of the Dead is highest on my list, followed pretty closely by Hot Fuzz. And At World's End I liked it a lot, but it's just not on the same level as those other two for me.
Yeah, my list goes Shaun of the Dead, and then probably the show Spaced, and then
I
Scott
haven't seen
Pilgrim,
that.
and then Hot Fuzz. Oh, Spaced is
Did
so
he
good.
direct Spaced?
Oh yeah, and wrote with Edgar or with what's his name?
Because I know
Simon Pegg and
Simon Pegg and
Jessica,
Nick Frost are in
whatever
that.
her name.
Is
Yeah.
Nick Frost in that one too?
Yep, he's not
Okay.
as big of a part. It's mostly Jessica Stevenson, who's a British comedian, actress, writer, director now, and Edgar Wright directing, and Simon Pegg. Those 3 kind of like co-writing, him directing. It's a great show though. Like it's hilarious. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this. So it's like I guess the main character is a driver, like who just does like heists as a driver, and I guess it's won over by crowds when it was debuted at South by Southwest. So I guess they moved its release date up.
We just call
so
it
could
South
be
by.
in a gap here in the summer, the week before Despicable Me 3 comes out. So maybe it'll get a huge boost. Matt, your favorite director, Bong Joon-ho,
Oh yes,
director of Snowpiercer.
Yeah, that was.
is
I
putting
liked the when
Tilda
they ate the
Swinton in
bugs.
another movie. I guess.
I'm not
That's it,
seeing
really?
Asun Ko on this list of starring,
yeah, I guess he missed out.
so I'm not going
Uh,
to see this one.
June 30th, Despicable Me 3. Come on, baby.
I
So
will
good, they
probably
needed
watch that.
2 directors to make this, I guess. Probably like 6 writers. This has got Steve Carell and Steve Carell. I like the
And Kristen
Despicable
Wiig,
Me movies.
I guess
I like the first one a lot. That's a really good movie.
I
Second one,
will not see them
is
on
good.
principle based on what they unleashed upon the world.
Well, I can't say that I'm happy that what happened. I can say that the best part of the Despicable Me movies are Steve Carell's character, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the Minions. I'm sorry I led to this. I saw both in theaters, so
They toppled
and I saw
Protect the faces.
the reigning
and I saw
kings,
Minions in theaters.
the reigning kings of the Looney Tune franchise upon trailer person T-shirts, and I will never forgive them for taking over that market.
That's true. That is now
I
the
I
Minions
expect to see
market.
Tweety Bird and Taz and maybe a Daffy Duck.
Dude,
but now it's
you
just
got
Minions.
that Bugs
Minions
Bunny
as
with
far
that
as the eye can
backwards
see.
ass cap.
Get
Oh
some
my
Lola
God.
Bunny up in that.
Yeah.
Dude, there's got to be like a Tumblr blog for like the Bugs Bunny t-shirts of like him acting like fucking tough. Yeah, dude. What up? Let me throw this up on the old stream. This is all stream exclusive. We stream on Twitch whatever night we
Hashtag
decide to do
stream
the podcast.
exclusive.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Yeah, there
some
we
90s
go.
ass shit.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, baby. Look at these shirts.
Oh yeah, I forgot the shirts that had the face on the front and the butts on
Oh.
the back.
Milwaukee Bulls. Or I'm sorry,
wait,
Chicago
wait.
Bulls.
I was gonna say, even I know
Sorry.
that one.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of these badass.
Oh, look
like
at
hip-hop-
Sylvester the cat in that sort of like grunge flannel.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! These are some of the best tees you could ever buy.
Now this is all vintage. You got to pay thousands of dollars for this stuff now.
Thousands of dollars. There's gotta be like a Tweety Bug, Tweety Bird tough shirt.
Tweety Bug.
Where's my Tweety Bird tough shirt? Yeah.
That seems like it might not be an officially licensed product.
Oh,
I know this is no good. Like, oh, here's some good ones.
Can you show me that Tweety in front of that American flag real quick?
What? It's just Tweety's just being patriotic here.
I feel like Tweety should be wearing some sort
Six
of red
Flags.
hat that has some sort of thing on it.
Oh
I was thinking
yeah.
that too. Yeah. I'm like, it doesn't take much to go from Tweety to Trump.
We got some good ones here. Get a life. Oh, dude, man.
These are all from Etsy too. Like these are things
Oh,
you
man.
can buy. These are artisanal knockoff Tweety.
There's a
Bird
Tweety
shirts.
Bird NASCAR shirt if you want that now. Oh, that's some good stuff here.
Quiet.
The what part of Noah
got
don't you
some
understand?
Tweety
It's a
Bird.
rape shirt.
Wait, where?
Dude, Tweety
Which one?
Bird's badass. Sorry, what?
The
talk-
one he did about 4 goes. What part of No don't you understand with Sylvester and Tweety? Like that's a shirt about rape.
Oh.
Well, or about Tweety Bird getting eaten by Sylvester.
It's rape.
They're both looking pretty tough, though. Although, I gotta say, Sylvester, it's gotta be tough to look tough when
In
you're
overalls?
wearing... It basically looks like a man romper. The romper.
Yeah,
that
they're-
exists
they're-
now.
Overalls, but in short form. And he's got a backwards
And
cap
plaid?
and sunflowers. They're on his
Yeah, I
sunflower
don't know, some
field.
sunflowers in there. I don't know. I love the old school, like, Tweety Bird gangsta. Oh, yeah. We got some good stuff here,
Okay,
baby.
so if we're still gonna do that charity stream this fall,
Yeah.
we all got to be wearing airbrush Tweety Bird shirts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's your problem? Problem.
And they have to be like
Oh,
3
God.
sizes too big.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Get the 5XL. Get it on me.
Does it come in 8Xs?
Oh, I believe so. Oh, I'm going to wear Big Dogs t-shirts. Remember Big Dogs? Oh, fuck, man. I had a ton of Big Dogs t-shirts.
It's the ones you
I don't
wear
know
when
if
you
I
can't
ever
wear
actually
the,
owned one.
But you know what I'm
what's the
talking
ones that got
about.
banned?
Yeah.
What's the ones that got banned in school?
I don't know.
Yeah, there was a set of T-shirts that was just all innuendos.
You know what my favorite part about Big Dogs is that there's an
Big
image
Johnson's.
Big Johnson, that's it.
There's a Big Dogs T-shirt where he's holding a can of Code Red, and he said, "I stocked up before 7-Eleven stopped selling it because I forgot that Code Red went away for a little while." And they're like, "No, we got to bring it back because everybody liked it too much."
Yep.
Dude, I have some Big Dogs T-shirts. Fucking
Well, I'll get
badass.
some Mountain Dew lemonade. Wear some Big Dog T-shirts.
I've tried both Mountain Dew spiked lemonades,
Yeah.
or at least
Wait,
two of
are
them.
they
were good.
spiked?
But no, Buddy's spiked as in with prickly pear and cactus juice, not spiked as an alcoholic.
Okay.
Because they serve it on the tap at certain Taco Bells.
I see.
Taco
It's
Bell
definitely
is
not
just on the
alcoholic.
leading edge of the avant-garde Mountain Dew flavors.
On juice, yeah.
It's
I
TJ.
remember
It's just
when
gonna be you and me for a while because John's busy looking at pictures.
Sorry, I found
Oh,
the
it's
big. I
fine.
found the Big Dogs T-shirt company website, and I had like a Big Dogs Matrix T-shirt that I got when I was like in high school or like middle school. How about this Big Dog T-shirt that says "Shutting the fuck up is gluten free"? Add that to your diet.
Wow, they're really evolving with the times.
There's a lot of Trump kind of shirts here on Big Dogs, so I guess that's where Big Dogs is at now.
I'm honestly surprised that they still exist.
Me too, actually. They're like graphic tees, best selling. Let's see what they're best selling. Oh yes, Dog Wars: The Bark Awakens T-shirt. Oh shit, dude! Can we just do a Amazon expedition where we look at Big Dogs T-shirts?
Yeah, it'll be a special.
Because there's some real good ones here. Fart now loading. Please wait. 85%. All right.
That's not even funny.
No, not at all.
Well, while you continue to do this, I'm gonna go visit the restroom and.
So the summer movie guide.
Yep.
I'm done. Matt. He left us.
Matt died.
He thought he had to pee, but all right, fine. Let's talk about something Matt would hate. Matt, what is that? TJ's secret. Matt hates this. Let's do our clickbait. Let's talk about Nintendo.
Okay.
Did you? Oh, Matt, I think just line messaged
You just
me
sent us a photo. Yeah, I'll
of him
look
peeing.
at it later.
It's probably
I hope
his
so.
wang. Matt, don't send us a picture
Please.
of your wang. I'll put it on
Please let it
stream.
be. Shit. Oh.
No, he
Good
sent a
thing-
picture of his
shoot.
cats. All right,
Whatever.
stop. I've got to look at a thing. Where did I put this? Where did I put this? I put another Nintendo link on. Did you delete it out?
I didn't delete it out. Are you talking about the Nintendo Arms Direct?
Yeah, the Arms Direct. Where is it?
It's under news. I'm looking right at it.
I'm not. Oh, I'm on the wrong day. Aha. Do you watch the
That's
Arms
great.
Direct, TJ?
I watched parts of it later, like only like the highlights.
I will say.
But either way,
I was not
I'm
interested in
freaking
Arms,
excited for Arms.
and now I am interested in Arms.
I've
'Cause-
been excited for Arms since the get-go. Everyone's been like, oh, I don't know, maybe. I'm like, fuck, this game's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be
Well-
the Rocket League of fighting games.
Yeah, it's what it seems it's really like trying to do. I really
Or
like that
Overwatch
they had a
fighting
lot
games.
of. Yeah, I really like they had a lot of really crazy, like character combinations or modes. Like there's like that the basketball mode. There's
Yeah,
like
Hoops looks
a
awesome.
dude that looks fun. You know what really looks fun is that volleyball mode.
Yeah,
That looks
volleyball
really
good.
fun. So like Arms is this game that they're putting out where basically there are like I guess people and like fighters who have arms that are big slinkies and they can like shoot out and you can get different like gloves to put on the end of your arms that do like different special attacks and it's like a fighting game, a one-on-one fighting game like for the ranked mode. And then
Or
the
2-on-2.
arenas look pretty cool. I actually like the way that the arenas kind of look like each character has their own arena with like a little bit different style and some different mechanics in it.
Different obstacles, different borders, the way that they work. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited.
Yeah, it looks really cool. It seems like kind of an interesting control setup they have where you have each Switch controller, one in each hand, and it like does motion tracking with how you're twisting your arm, is how the arm will move in the game. So yeah, if you're listening to this when this comes out this weekend, the 26th, I think the 27th, Friday, Saturday, they're gonna have for Switch owners will be able to download the what's it called? What are they calling it? Like the
test punch.
The test punch. So you can try out arms.
It's actually 2 weekends. You can download it right now, but
I'm gonna download it now then for sure.
The weekend of the 26th and the weekend following, the June 2nd.
Yeah, I'm excited to try it out. I was not excited before I watched the Direct, and then I got really excited, and then the ARMS Direct had like all the characters. It was just like everything you need to know about the game, and it looks really cool. But you stuck around to the end, right, and saw the after?
So I was just watching. I was watching clips. So I've watched the after clip. Are you talking about the
Splatoon 2 clip?
I didn't watch it, but I know what it's about. It's about the story.
Correct.
For the most part.
Yes, and it looks like the Splatoon 2 clip, at least from what we've seen in the clip, is it looks like it's got like a full single player story with like platforming. Yeah, but I mean, it looked like there's platforming. There's like levels with like boss characters from what it looked like that you're gonna have to fight. Like it looked really cool.
The first one did as well. It's just this one looks a bit more expanded on the first.
Well, the first one I think was more like let's do some multiplayer matches, kind of. Like in
there's
some
a
of this
full storyline.
Okay.
It's not even multiplayer. It's you against the Octarian army.
Okay. In the first game?
And then there are in the first game. Yeah.
I thought that was multiplayer only. I never played that.
Nope. Yeah, it's.
Huh. Well, that
if
continues.
I can dig it out, I'll bring it down. Or
Man.
If I dig it out, I'll bring it up. You can play it. Because you still got your Wii U.
I do.
Yeah.
I didn't really know that Splatoon single player was really good.
Yeah. What isn't good is Splatoon's single system 1 versus 1. That's the thing that's not very good.
Well, anyway, the Splatoon 2 trailer looked really cool, and I'm really excited to pick that up for my Switch when that comes out in July, I think. Speaking of July, we're in July for movies. Spider-Man: Homecoming.
I've got mixed feelings about it, but I want to watch it. I really do.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm
really
want
worried
it to be good.
About Spider-Man: Homecoming. I'm going to look it up on IMDb, and then I can determine on whether or not I'm going to think it's going to be good based on what I see.
I think the actor for Spider-Man is going to be a great Spider-Man. I just don't know
Tom
if everything
Holland's
else is going to hold its weight through.
I like him too. The director.
I like him. I like Creepy Best Friend. I
don't know. This movie is written by 6 people, which leads me to believe that it's not going to be very
It's a collaboration
inventive.
between 2 studios.
And the director has directed... He directed the movie Cop Car, starring Kevin Bacon in 2015.
I don't know what that is.
That reminds me of a really bad movie I still want to see.
That's it?
No, not that one.
No, I'm just saying he hasn't really directed much.
Oh, that's a director.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just worried.
I still want to see that movie. I still want to see the movie Rubber, which is about that tire that explodes people's brains.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that one either.
Great. I mean, I hope this is good. The cast seems fun. There's a lot of kind of cool people in it, but I just worry. The Marvel movies are kind of all... They feel like the same movie with different characters plopped in. I hope that's not the case here. I really do like
this
Tom
is a
Holland,
Marvel
though.
movie with a bunch of Sony executives crammed in.
Yeah, maybe.
So
maybe.
it's
We'll
gonna be
see.
Good?
We'll see. Let's move on to the best movie of the summer, War for the Planet of the Apes.
I saw the first one.
Aren't we played out on this yet?
I saw the first one too, and then I really wanted to see the second one because I really liked the first one. And then nobody else wanted to watch it with me, so I didn't ever see it. That's it. That's my story.
I thought
I like the part where the
second one
monkey
wasn't
was
horrible.
mad at Draco
I heard the second one
Malfoy.
was really good. Sorry, go. Matt, sorry.
I like the part where the monkey was mad at Draco Malfoy.
Yeah. All of them
And
were,
then-
because he was a dick.
John
then he gets
Lithgow
murdered by monkeys.
was like there was something wrong with his brain, and then the guy from Pineapple Express fixed it.
Yeah.
But
His
not
Alzheimer's.
really. Not really. Didn't really fix it. May have caused the
So,
end
War
of
for the Planet of the
humanity.
Apes is the conclusion. That's it. The Big Sick is coming out on July 14th. That
I
is
like Michael Showalter.
Yep,
but,
as the director.
but
Kumail
I've never heard-
Nanjiani.
I don't know. Oh, I like him too.
Yeah,
But
and
I'd
his,
never heard of this movie.
His comedian wife, Emily Gordon, they do the podcast, The Indoor Kids, together.
Yeah. I
but
don't
anyway,
think I've ever seen anything that Kumail Nanjiani was in, but I've heard him as
Really?
himself a lot.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen Silicon Valley.
Oh no, was he in that?
Yeah,
I need to
he's
see
one of the
that.
main characters. Anyway, he's great. I love his stand-up, Kumail Nanjiani stand-up. But anyway, so yeah, that's like basically him and his wife. They become a couple, or no, The Big Sick follows as the two as they become a couple, and the difficulties often arise when two different cultures enter a relationship. And I think she gets really sick, but like is not like dying, but like in a hospital, and so he's like kind of having to deal with it. The family as like the boyfriend who's indie. I don't know. It's interesting. Supposedly it was really good. It's been like shown at some festivals and people are really buzzing about it. So I'm excited. Dunkirk, Christopher Nolan's next movie.
I am gonna see the shit out of this one.
I'm excited because I love World War II stuff.
Yes. I love
the story
World War
about
II
Dunkirk
movies. I love
is
Christopher
incredible.
Nolan movies, and I have a huge man crush on Cillian Murphy. So
That's weird.
That's no, it's not weird. He's a very pretty man, John.
I have a man crush on Tom Hardy.
Well, that's weird.
And Harry Styles from One Direction. But anyway, it's a really cool story. If you've never heard the story of Dunkirk, basically the British forces were marooned by the German forces, kind of moving in too fast. I think that's the story of Dunkirk. It happened a few times. Yeah, outside of France. And basically, like, what happened was they were evacuated by like a bunch of like British like citizens that kind of
Yeah, like fishing vessels and stuff.
rolled up and was like, let's get these soldiers out of here, basically. And the Germans just kind of destroyed them on the beach where they were like sitting ducks. So it's actually kind of a really interesting little story from early on in World War II. So that is exciting. There actually are a couple movies that came out. Guardians of the Galaxy is already out, Volume 2.
I saw that one. That's the one I saw. I put it in
I'm
the
looking
doc.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. And apparently the Alien Covenant movie is not terrible. So
I
I'm
want
looking
to see
forward
that one too.
too.
I don't expect much from it, but I love aliens.
I like the main actress in it, Catherine Watterson. She was in Fantastic Beasts. She was
I
the
need to
I
lady,
see that.
still have to
Still
see
need to
that.
see that.
and she's
Yeah.
really good in Steve Jobs.
don't
She's in a
need to
lot of
see
really good
that.
stuff, actually. She's in Michael Clayton as well. Yeah. Oh, Fantastic Beasts! I just watched it this week. Again, Lauren bought it on Blu-ray because she loves it. It's a great movie. I actually really liked it. It's not. I think the thing I like about Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is it's a Harry Potter movie, but told it's about adults.
Yeah.
Basically, you know, like, I think we talked about it on the podcast when I had watched it, but it's just kind of nice that it kind of goes through it's very dark in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And
And it's not like that adult Harry Potter movie I accidentally found on RedTube.
no, that's different. That's
I
good,
watched that a few
equally
times.
good, but different.
Yes.
Well, I need a
Yeah.
refresher. Okay.
Harry Twatter. All right, moving on. So here's a movie that I'm really excited for. Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets.
I'm
directed by
so
Luc Besson.
confused by this movie.
Yeah.
So that's the
I'm
Fifth
excited.
Element guy, right?
Yes, and the trailers look like the Fifth Element. So I'm very excited to see this crazy sci-fi world. I guess it's based on a French comic book series, which is really cool. I think I like how different this looks, and I love sci-fi stuff, so I'm excited. We got to move through this though, because we got a lot of summer left. Atomic Blonde.
That has been advertised to me on Twitter, and that's all I know about it.
Atomic Blonde has a million trailers constantly. It's not coming out for like 2 straight months. So I guess the co-director of John Wick is making this, and Charlize Theron is an MI6 agent who's sent to Berlin during the Cold War. And South by Southwest they aired, and people were like, "This is amazing," because she's like, just like, you know, maybe like a Kill Bill vibe. Like she's just a badass.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Charlize
cool.
Theron's good at being a badass.
Yes, she is.
So-
Or she's really good at getting crushed by a rolling building by not running to the left or right. In
Well,
Prometheus.
look, when a building's falling on you, you don't have a lot of time to think.
I had time to think to run to the left or the right. Anyway, the Emoji Movie, also coming out on the 28th.
No.
All right, moving on.
No.
Idris Elba in The Dark Tower.
It looks good. I haven't read the books, so I don't.
Neither have I.
I don't have any sort of fond feelings for the source material, so I won't be upset
I've
if
never read
they
any
stray
of it.
from it. So like,
I'm
yeah,
excited
fine,
to
sure.
watch this movie because I've seen nothing, and I feel like I should just decide to not watch any trailers or anything, just so I can go into this fresh. I've never read the books. I
Yeah.
literally know nothing what
Well,
anything this is about.
This takes place supposedly after the books.
Okay.
So
But
there's,
don't
like-
ruin anything. I'm full
there's
media
some
blackout
sort of,
for
like,
this.
there's some sort of cyclical thing. So what I'm saying is you can watch this and it won't ruin anything from the books for you, apparently. That's what I hear. I don't know for sure because I haven't read the things.
August 4th, we have Detroit. We're starring John Boyega, who I like a lot.
I like him.
So this is Catherine Bigelow's next movie. I like how it says Zero Dark 30 when it should say her best movie credit. And it doesn't even say her like movie credit that she won the Academy Award for, but whatever. One of the
Is
few
that The Hurt Locker?
females to have won Best Director. Yeah, Hurt Locker.
That was
no, it's
that movie gave me panic attacks.
dude. Zero Dark 30 gave me panic attacks. She's good at that. Fucking Point Break. She directed the original in the 80s. Fucking yeah, she's an awesome
Really?
director. She's a female director who directs action movies, and she's a badass. And I love Catherine Bigelow.
I didn't know she went back to like the original Point Break.
Yeah, that was 1991. I guess it wasn't the 80s.
Now,
Yeah,
can
Zero
I
Dark
ask
30
you a
was good.
question? Can I ask you a question?
Wait, she has 2 Oscars. 1 second. Oh, 2 nominations. Won. Hurt Locker. She won. Actually, she didn't win Best Director. Sorry, I lied. It won Best Picture.
Fake news.
Wait, no. Oh, she won. Okay, yeah. She won Best Picture and Best Director. And it says
Double fake news.
First woman to win an Academy Award for Best Director. She deserved it. It's an incredible film, as was Zero Dark 30, but people didn't like that one as much. But I liked it. I thought it was good. It was fucking like the way I described Zero Dark 30 was it's basically a movie that is 2.5 hours of you just having something sitting on your chest. 'Cause
That's
you
the
know
way I
what's
felt
gonna
about the
happen.
Hurt Locker.
And you
She's
know
very good at just like ramping up that suspense.
Yeah,
she's,
and the
like,
fucking music
never
is just
relieving it at all.
deafening, and like Zero Dark 30 is like you know how the story ends, but like just all of the body count getting there and like the just horrible stuff that happens is just like it's great. It's fucking just dark, you know, like I love that movie. Anyway, so yeah, I'm glad she's got another movie coming out. I haven't seen a trailer for Detroit, but now I'm really interested. I guess it's a police raid that occurred in Detroit in 1967 that led to like a citizen like riot, like uprising. That
sounds really cool.
Yeah, with John Boyega stars. I mean, shit, I'm in. All right, and then for some reason this list has The Nut Job too, Nutty by Nature.
See, this is what I was gonna ask you. When did The Nut Job 1 come out?
Well, The Nut Job
like
1.
12 years ago?
Well, I mean, you just go on Pornhub and find out. They'll have the date. Hey-o!
Hey-o, because nut is...
It's fine. It's only good
Balls.
to watch in short bursts.
All right. Oh, fucking goddamn it. I like to skip to about 20 minutes in, and then... All right. Death Note. Netflix adaptation of the anime is coming out this summer.
Oh, I've
August
heard about
20th.
this anime a lot.
This anime
I'm
is
just
great.
I'm just nervous because every anime adaptation we've been getting lately has been garbage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, whoa. Are you saying bad things about the adaptation of Avatar The Last Airbender, the greatest anime adaptation ever of all time?
I was actually talking about
University
Ghost in the Shell,
acclaim?
but yes.
I just want to say that this Death Note movie could be really good. Willem Dafoe as the Death Angel character is pretty good casting, I think.
Yeah.
Keith Stanfield as L. Like, there's some good casting here. Keith Stanfield is the guy who played Snoop Dogg and who's in Get Out. Like, he's one of my favorite like actors, like young actors. So I'm excited. I'm really excited because
he was in Get Out.
yeah, he's the like guy who gets kidnapped right at the start of the movie, and he's like the weird
yeah.
guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
in
he was
he's
good
in the
in
show.
that.
If you've never seen the show Atlanta, you have to watch the series Atlanta because it's fucking incredible. But he's in it too, and he's like the best character because he's like the I guess Paperboy is Donald Glover's character's like cousin, who's like an aspiring rapper in the Atlanta trap scene, and his like weird stoner friend who like is obsessed with like samurai swords and shit is like Keith Stanfield, and he's like really weird. Like, it's just great. I really like him. He's one of my favorite actors as of late. So I'm excited to see him in more stuff. So I hope this is a good adaptation. But
Do you think there's just like a weird translation?
do you know the
error
plot
when they try to
of
bring
Death Note, Matt?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, when you try to translate from anime to live action, like, anime is so stylized that you really can't bring it into reality. So is there just some sort of insurmountable like translation error that happens when you try to make a live action based on an anime?
It is tough. I mean, the Ghost in the Shell movie didn't do super well either.
I mean,
No.
kind of a direction to put it in. Now, I'm going to refer to two both not critically acclaimed movies. So, our Dragon Ball adaptation was, what was it called? Dragon Ball Evolutions?
Oh my god!
Right?
I had forgotten about Dragon Ball.
I
Evolution.
forgot that was happening too.
That garbage that it was. Now, think of if that was done in the style of the third Matrix movie, with some of those battles. I think at least the battle scenes were done well, and could have translated well, but they decided to go with a different style altogether, and I don't know.
I got a really weird bitter taste in my mouth now.
You
I think the
huffing
bittering
that
agent's
compressed
happening
air.
now. It's getting.
Well, I need a refresher.
So
Okay.
Oh god.
Walking
So the
on
Netflix.
sunshine.
I'm not even bothering.
So Matt, do you know anything about Death Note though? The plot at all?
Is that the one where there's like a certain amount? This might be the wrong anime. There's like a certain amount of bullets, and they all have like
No.
Okay, which one is that?
I have no clue
Okay.
what you're talking about.
I don't know either.
Okay.
No, this
I'm
is
gonna look it up.
a kid, a high school student, gets a notebook that basically whenever he writes a name in the notebook, that person dies. Of like natural causes or something that looks like an accident, or you know what I mean, like it's that person just dies. So he has the ability to kill anyone. Like at first he kind of used the ability like, oh, he sees this guy who is, you know, like caught like molesting girls in a shop. He's like, fuck, I'm gonna kill this guy because he's awful. And it kind of goes through his head, the power a little bit, you know, and it's kind of like the thought of what would you do with that kind of power. And then the other side of the story is there's like this high school, like or not high school, but like super young, like famous detective, which Keith Stanfield's playing, Licky Stanfield, L, who is like kind of trying to figure it out. And it's kind of like a game of cat and mouse, like between the two, where like, you know, he'll find out some stuff and then, you know, that person will die suddenly and they'll be like, oh, this must be, you know, I must be getting, you know, it's just fucking crazy. Like, I really hope it's good. Like, because the anime is really good. Even though I had the, like, it spoiled for me by someone in like the worst way possible. I was like, yeah, I'm watching that. And they're like, oh, isn't it crazy when like so-and-so died? And I'm like, what? And the person who's in the room was like, that's like the end of the show. Why would you say that? I didn't say I finished watching it. And I was like, great. Well, that like entire plot point is, you know, fucking ruined. So I was like, great. Anyway, Matt, what was your anime?
I'm still looking. Just calm down.
Yeah, it's not a thing. So let's move on. We're done with the summer movie guide, and we're basically done with the podcast. We got a little more time, so let's get through some of this. We got to get through this news story. Fucking A, dude. God damn it, Matt. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. What did you like about it? No, wait. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it later. Wait, because I'm gonna see it like probably this weekend. So we can talk about it. TJ, fidget spinners. You've had this on the list. What's wrong?
Just fucking everything.
What's wrong with fidget spinners?
So it's not truly a rant, but you know,
this sounds like a rant.
Spinners.
It sounds a little
like
bit
a rant.
ranty.
You selling a lot at the GameStop?
All right. Well, we only just started selling them about a week ago.
A little bit behind the times, but okay.
Yes, and I think enough behind the times where I'm going to be stuck with this box of 30 at my store for no apparent reason.
Uh-huh.
Also, they're fucking addicting. To just spin around in your hands.
Mm.
I'm done.
What is a fidget spinner?
Okay. I've got one. Well, my daughter has one somewhere around here.
Okay.
But essentially, a fidget spinner is like a three-sided. Think of like a three-sided pinwheel.
Okay.
That you just literally will start spinning around while holding a center that stays in place. It spins on ball bearings, so it just spins for a long time. When you twist it while you're holding it while it spins, you feel the weird. What's the dumb force that most people say doesn't
Centripetal
exist?
force?
Centripetal or centrifugal?
No.
Centrifugal?
The other one. I'm actually talking about the one
Gravity?
that revolves.
Flat Earth theory.
Intercontinental ballistic missiles. What's that weird force?
Gravity.
Coriolis effect.
The rocket.
Rocket
Yes.
raccoon.
So anyway, so you get that weird feeling when you get Coriolis effect spin, because you're spinning a spinning thing on a spinning object, the Earth. But no, it's just the dumbest thing. But it keeps your hands occupied, because apparently, just idle hands kill people. I don't know.
The devil's plaything.
Wait,
Because
TJ, are you saying that you should go on Amazon and buy the fidget spinner triune spinner by Pocket Fidget High Speed SI3N4 ceramic bearing fast EDC fidget toy for increased focus, stress relief, ADHD, autism, and anxiety?
No.
Because like basically the claims about this shit's like this is helpful for children with autism, and like no.
Also,
it's
it cures
fucking
cancer.
Spin toy. Like,
Well,
this is a toy.
Yes, no, and yes, but regardless, it's being banned in schools.
Well,
because
yeah,
people
they
are spinning
ban
it-
everything that's cool.
Yep.
Yo-yos got banned in school when I was a kid.
I remember that. That happened in my school too.
When are we going to get the news stories about fidget spinning accidents, like killing children?
I've already seen that. Somebody had a fidget spinner that broke, and then their child started choking on the ball bearing.
So there's that as well. It's just dumb kids. There is
They're sold
fidget
out
spinner
on Amazon.
scalping going on. Yeah, it's sold out at a lot of places. So there was fidget spinner scalping going on at schools. So like kids had their parents like buy like 10, 20, 30 of them at like $10 a pop, and then sell them to other kids for $15, $20 on the playgrounds.
Let me get you some of them fidget spinners.
That was like me with
Exactly.
warheads.
Oh yeah, yeah. Some people had those connections. I never had the connections to get the warheads. What else?
Yeah.
There was a video I watched recently about someone who took a fidget spinner, used compressed air. You know.
Oh
Sound
yeah.
air. Used compressed
Sound
air
up!
to basically spin it to about
Okay.
1,000 revolutions per minute.
Uh-huh.
And they dropped it on a Galaxy S8 Infinity Glass, and were able to shatter it just from the rotational force.
Wow.
Not that, I mean, not
This is
that
like a
there's actually
fucking
technically-
YouTube. This is YouTube, right? This is all what YouTube is
This
now.
is
is
YouTube.
Fidget spinners.
Yeah, it is. It's the new meme. There also exist fidget cubes, which are quite a bit different.
Yeah, I've seen the fidget cube thing.
Yeah.
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
turning those
top
to
5
GameStop
best
as well.
fidget spinner hacks and tricks. 2 million views. What a fucking dumbass thing. Spins 5 times longer. WD-40.
Whoa!
Let me read you some of the. Okay, so I typed in fidget spinner hacks on so YouTube. I'm just gonna actually type fidget spinner, and I'm gonna see what the. I'm just gonna read you the titles of all of these. Pro fidget spinner tricks, very cool. In parentheses, by Jack's Films, 4 million views. Fidget spinner surprise challenge! Exclamation point! Exclamation! Exclamation point! 25 rare spinners showdown. 11.1 million views, and this is children opening a box of spinners. Free fidget spinner giveaway live. Free rare spinners. 175 watching live now. Live giveaway 24/7. The Xbox and PSN code giveaways. All right. 99999 plus RPM fidget spinner toy, cause I can. 13 million views. $700 iPhone 7 fidget spinner mod. Does it work? Question mark. $2 versus $10 fidget spinner. Which is best? 3 million views.
Jesus Christ.
6 of the most unique fidget spinners by Matthias. 5 million views.
Oh, that's
Ultimate
essentially-
fidget spinner breakout. Wow.
Fidget
By the B
spinners
family.
are the new flip the bottle.
Oh, but the flip the bottles. Wait, you know what my favorite is? This fucking the EB family, and it's just like this fucking cool dad and his wife and their kids making videos. It's got 15 million views. Ugh, I fucking hate this bullshit. And they have, dude, YouTube's the fucking most garbage trash shit in the world. Like literally. There's like they have unboxing videos. They got their fucking Joker, Spider-Man dress up videos. They got fucking cup stacking, which was cool like 10 years ago. Like gummy food video. Like this is, oh my god.
So all we need to do in order to get cash in on that sweet YouTube dollars.
Adults
We need
react
to-
to fidget spinners.
We
All
need
caps.
We need to develop the next craze, the next
All right.
dumb
What's
thing.
the next fidget spinner? DIY liquid fidget spinner.
What about a dual recorders in the nose?
That's
learn how
already
to
a
play
thing. Though.
things
We
in,
gotta build a new thing.
I know.
I've been
But
thinking
it
about
was
on
something
my
10 years ago.
secondary channel just making like a Matt reacts to stuff series where everything is the same video of me going, huh, weird.
I like it. Fidget spinner tower. I like this one. It's called Fidget Spinner Tower Guinness World Record ? Which I love this. And I actually want to do a YouTube channel where I do like cup stacking. And they would always say like world record question mark, and it's always just me just not being good at
Just
it.
doing it
Because
super
it was
slow.
like a world record attempt. Like, and it's not
Do it
actually
like
world record,
really
you know?
slow, and you knock them over a bunch of times, but then you
Oh, that was
speed
the
it up
idea.
in post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I have like a cut to me just finishing it and being like 1 second. But he spelled Guinness wrong in the world record attempt, so of course it's definitely it. I don't know. It's just. Oh, here's one called Fidget Spinner Verse Face Legit Had to Get Stitches. 6 million views. By Mr. Beast. There's a thumbnail where he has a very fake CGI cut on his face that he put on there. And let me read the description of this. This is not clickbait. Enter $500 gift card giveaway.
It feels like clickbait.
And then a
Little bit.
bit.ly link that says subscribe for a free car. Buy my shirt. Wow. YouTube is the worst shit that's ever happened. And the
They're
worst part
really
about YouTube
garbage now.
is that like YouTube has become like the dumbest fucking trend garbage, and all of like the really creative YouTubers are basically like losing their revenue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like this. It's
Yep.
basically becoming the worst thing. Like all you have is shit now on YouTube. Sorry, it bothers me.
Death to YouTube. Long live
It's basically
Patreon.
dead. It's basically dead. Twitch is where it's at.
Well, and
Or like, yeah,
Patreon
the best
just
YouTube
needs to
channels are
have-
Patreon.
They need to have video hosting like natively on Patreon.
Oh my god, dude, that would
That'd be nice.
if I.
And I
Dude,
know
if I
that's
had
like that requires a ton of resources to even approach the like level
Yeah.
of storage that YouTube has.
But even if they could do something where like, oh, this creator gets, at least $5,000 a month, we can host for them. You know what I mean? Because that would be worth
Yeah.
the costs for them. You know what I mean? So
or we'll
it's
just
like,
have to start using VidMe.
I mean, what's going to take over for YouTube? YouTube is dead. Where's
Nothing.
next?
VidMe's not big enough.
it's definitely not going to be that one with the stuff and the things.
It's Pornhub.
Vimeo. It's not going to be
100%.
that.
There's Vimeo. There's VidMe. LiveLeak.
All right, let's. I just clicked 6 awesome YouTube alternatives from 2011, which may as well be a decade ago. I don't know.
Hey, look, I survived the pre-YouTube days where I had to find a random website and watch the videos that they hosted, and I had to go through their related video stuff to discover
It seems
new
like the
viral
worst
things.
thing that YouTube is. All right, I just read a Guardian article headline that says inside the boot camps where YouTube grows this next generation of stars, and they did, I guess, a contest where 16 hopefuls would like go to an intensive YouTube camp where they train to become like YouTube content creators by like famous YouTubers.
Here's how you make your stupid generic thumbnails.
Here's the business of YouTubing. You know what the business is? Fucking sell fake ads and like join gambling websites because you're not going to make any money on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, and to
Yuck,
get
dude.
ahead on YouTube to like get your stuff out there, all you have to do is just produce this massive churn of content like daily. Like just make all of the shit. It doesn't matter if it's good or not. If you're producing stuff every day, you're going to rise to the top of the pile.
So wait, hoverboards. When was that? What was before fidget spinners again?
Flipping
Feels like
bottles.
that. I don't
Bottle
remember
flipping.
before the fidget spinners.
Hoverboards were there. No, the bottle flip, Matt. You know the bottle flip.
No, I just know
the React
dabbing.
Controversy.
Whoa.
Dabbing.
Bottle flip. You don't know bottle flip where you do like you try and get to land on the
No, I
table?
learned that
Oh.
from the McElroy brothers. But
Yeah, that's a thing.
where is that on the dabbing timeline?
That was kind of the exact same time as dabbing. Like the idea is you'd hit the
Dabbing's
bottle
universal.
flip and then dab.
And then
Yeah.
dab.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how it
I
works.
can't dab. It's fine.
You can dab. Anyway, but
Now,
dabbing
where
is
were
just-
the
you go
basketball
further?
trick shots?
That was
Those
too
still
old.
around.
That was a long
Yeah.
time ago. That was what's it like? What's the name of that
Dude
channel?
Perfect.
Dude Perfect.
Dude, perfect. Yep.
And then Epic Mealtime was like a big thing before that.
Oh, I remember when Epic Mealtime was a thing.
Uh-huh.
It's really
Harlem
weird
Shake.
to feel nostalgia
Game
for like
channels.
viral videos.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's all over
Harlem
now.
Shake was definitely in there somewhere too.
Oh,
Yeah, we've been through
that
a lot
was
of
that
trends.
thing.
A lot of memes.
Yeah. Do you remember
but-
when that person had like the lyrics to the Daft Punk song written on their hands?
Oh, yeah. Work it, make it, brew it, twist it. Oh, dude, yeah, that was a good video.
Oh, that
Remember
was a
the
good
Numa
time.
Numa guy?
Oh, hey, you know
I
the
love
Star
the
Wars
Numa
kid
guy.
is a lawyer
Gary
now?
Brosma is great.
Did you know the Numa Numa guy is a murderer now? No, I'm
Wait,
kidding.
really?
No. Gary Brolsma, who is 1 year
Brolsma,
younger than me. Wait, I love the fucking Wikipedia page that he has here. Notable work: Numa Numa dance.
But Numa,
Okay. I'm gonna send you on a trip. Do you remember the Weezer Pork and Beans song when that came out?
No.
Okay, so when that came out for
Kind
the
of.
video, they co-opted a bunch of like YouTube sensations that were already several years old at the time. So if you watch that video now, you'll see like an outdated video starring outdated YouTube celebrities at the time, and it's this massive like time sink of like, holy shit, I'm old.
Yeah. So the Numa Numa guy probably got no money out of this, I'm assuming. But let's see here. So that was the song Dragostad and Te, which is by Ozone, which is a weird...
played that at some weddings.
Romanian?
Yeah,
I'm
Romanian
almost
pop.
positive it's
Nope,
Romanian.
Moldovan.
Moldovan?
Yeah. But I think they
Really?
played in Romania a lot, seems like. Yeah, they moved from Moldova to Romania, and then
To
they
big
kinda
city
took off.
Romania.
Yeah, so...
You
So
see this?
I
buy my own
loved-
hotel.
Disc Ozone, the album, and I have all of it. And the summer that came out was the year I graduated high school, and me and my friend got a job at as telemarketers in Monroe, and we used to drive from Darlington to Monroe. It was like a 35-minute drive every morning, and we would just get energy drinks at the gas station and drive to our fucking terrible job and just pump Ozone out of our car listening. He had like all the fucking shit. He had like their Eurovision Song Contest like extra stuff, like their singles. We had like CDs that we made, and like we kept like sharing new singles that they came out
Eurovision
with.
just happened last weekend.
Yeah, it did.
This
Yeah.
year's Eurovision just happened. Yeah.
Number one, Disco Zone, number one in the Japan chart position. In Japan, number one in Portugal. So that's as big as it got. Everywhere else, it was in the teens to high tens for and the rest of Europe for chart position. So the single, of course, was number one. You know, not just the album, but the single was number one in like every country in Europe. So when it came out, so it was huge. Yeah, I don't know. It's a fun song. It's actually a good song. And the Numa Numa dance is fun. Here's a fun fact about the Numa Numa dance. On December 5th, 2014, he uploaded a video entitled Numa Numa 10-Year Reunion to Newgrounds. A video of him lip-syncing several songs, including Shake It Off by Taylor Swift, Don't Think Twice, It's Alright by Bob Dylan, and Firework by Katy Perry. Both the original video and the 10-year reunion video have since been deleted by the Newgrounds moderation team. Okay. All right, I guess. Newgrounds is just like, nope. So
Newgrounds is a shell of what it once was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be something great when I was in high school, but
And now it's just
garbage.
crappy porn flash videos.
Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, this is weird. I mean, he put an album out, I guess. I don't know. This guy's not... I mean, you know what? He did a fun video. This guy, I know he doesn't have any, like, fame. We should get him on the podcast. Somebody get a hold of him. Like, he doesn't have any, like, fame. He's, like, you know, that. But he made a legitimately awesome video. It was really fun. You know what I mean? Like, that video is just brought joy to everyone, you know, I think. You can't not like that video. He's just really rocking out to this weird Romanian pop song, and it's great. So.
He has 2 Twitters.
What? Does he have a secret, terrible Twitter? Where he's, all about Trump?
One of
Because that seems to be every YouTube superstar.
One of them is Gman250, which was his username on Newgrounds, and the other one's Numa Network.
So he's still hustling.
The difference between the two?
I'm following him on Twitter, so that's happening.
Yeah,
he has no followers.
His regular Gman account, 1,500 followers.
I think. Do I have more followers than him? No, damn it! I only got a little over 1,000.
Unless Numa Network is not him.
So he actually has SoundCloud songs that he does now, I guess. Matt, you want to collab? Matt
disappeared. He's not at his desk.
Matt left his desk. We have a legitimate thing for Matt here.
They'll give me 20 seconds to talk about the
dude, this guy's Twitter is the best. Sorry, he's got all these awesome. He's got Homestar Runner stuff. He's 2004, the channel. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So Call of Duty Black Ops 3 added a DLC 5.
Oh yeah, I saw that after Infinite Warfare. Well, did you see that in the MPD charts for games that Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was in the top 10?
Not surprised. After that went backwards compatible?
Yep, That's exactly what happened. It went backwards compatible in that.
Yeah. But with Black Ops 3, they added a $30 map expansion that's not part of the season pass. That's just remastered eight old zombies maps. It's just zombies. $29.99. So the kids are loving it, and I can't sell enough of the damn cards.
Dude, this guy's great.
It's just what it is.
I like this guy. I like the Numa guy. He seems like a nice guy. I'm just always worried that my YouTube, the people I like on YouTube will just have some weird horrible right-wing Nazi agenda. It just seems to be what happens.
He hasn't done anything since March 21st of this year.
Yeah.
His last just regular tweet was January 13th.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel where he's doing games videos and stuff that have a couple 100 views. Wow.
He made some Mario Maker courses too.
I'm sure. I mean, the guy's a nice guy, but that's just not how YouTube fandom works. You're not gonna hit viral. You're not gonna get anything. You know what I mean?
Even with his original Numa video, Newgrounds is where he actually uploaded it, but it really super went viral just by the actual embedded thing getting sent via email.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's just that stupid llama song.
Yeah, Matt.
Yes.
You want to do collab?
I've been here the
Gary
whole time.
Brolsma?
What?
The guy, Gary Brolsma, the Numa guy. He's putting out a lot of music.
Collab.
He has an instrumental album called The Haunted House of Pancakes with
Sounds
a really
good.
badass cover. I gotta give him that. The cover of this album is, I think,
DJ, I'm cutting you off. You're drunk. Go home.
The Neil Armstrong photo, but with pancakes.
Okay, I'll go home.
I don't know. This guy seems all right. I'll give him credit. So you gotta do a collab, Matt. You and him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send him an email.
You know, Tay Zonde is a game streamer these days. So
really?
Maybe we can get him on this.
You know, my favorite part about game streamers is that's fucking 5 years ago. It's over. Game streaming. That's 2012.
But I was streaming earlier tonight. Are you saying I'm behind the trends?
Whoa. Streaming, different. I'm talking about YouTube game people is over.
Oh, no. He was... Tay Zonde was streaming Hearthstone on Twitch.
Oh, God, why? I hate the
This
internet.
was about
is not cool anymore.
2 or 3 years ago, I think.
Dude, I love the Numa Numa guy. It's just good for him. I guess he does a lot of web stuff. You know, he does a band where he's like, I don't know. You do whatever you
He
want.
was in
Numa
that
Numa
Weezer
guy.
video, so he's got that going.
Wait, hang on. I'm going to ruin everyone's day.
All right, what?
Back on November 16th, 2016, he
No!
replied to @real Donald Trump, not saying I agree with what @real Donald Trump says, but the NY Times @NY Times also published false information about my Numa Numa back in the day.
Oh God.
It's not that bad, but
No, I think he's being honest. I think he doesn't like the New York Times. So they probably screwed him over on a story that made him look
they probably
bad.
did.
Well, yeah, but the the amount of like research you put into the president is different than the amount of research you put into random video guy on YouTube.
That's true.
Yep.
What was his Twitter? Gman250.
Yeah, at
At
G250.
Donald Trump fan Numa Numa guy 15.
All right. Well, he's got 1,000 people he's following. Let me just see if Donald Trump's the one he's following. I mean, he's from Newgrounds, which is kind of around that era. Of,
Newgrounds is like the old is like the
yeah.
old 4chan.
New 4chan, old 4chan. I don't know. I'm sure he's fine.
Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives a shit?
I don't see. He literally went out of his way to say I don't agree with him. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's already a step that a lot of people wouldn't take. So, oh God, he's got Bernie Sanders tweets. Oh, he's one of those. He's a Bernie bro.
Hey, I voted for
Anyway.
Bernie in the primary.
You know, I like Bernie too.
So did I.
Me too. But you know, sometimes you gotta let Bernie go.
Yeah.
Anyway, some people loved Bernie too much, I think. But
Ugh. Holy. Ugh. Wow.
okay, we gotta end the
Great.
podcast. We're at like 4 hours.
DJ, play us out.
That's too perfect. Oh my God. Well, this is harder to talk over. I'm John _Danger on
John
Twitter.
was totally not here when I was doing that earlier.
Oh my God.
I'm glad you had it at the ready.
Oh man.
That's why I had this out.
John _Danger at Twitter. Website is borninthe80s.net. You can find all sorts of cool links, like that crazy video we did of that lady huffing stuff is on the previous episode's page, so you can just watch it from there or get links. Or you can leave us feedback. We love hearing from you guys. Matt, verified SoundCloud artist Matt Hag.
Twitch.tv/MattHagMusic is where you'll find my new weekly Sunday morning stream called Church with
Ooh.
Matt Hag.
Nice.
It's going to be at 10 a.m. Sunday mornings, and I'm going to play games where I shoot people in the face.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to start my John Rose competing church at 7.
John Rose Orthodox.
9:59, where I play Counter-Strike Go against bots and just rant about political stuff and shoot terrorists. No. Watch Matt's Twitch channel. It's fun. He's fun. TJ?
There's sounds
Which
and
is
everything
this,
like
which
this.
is this Twitch channel for live.
Matt's got
There's
a
all that
soundboard
kind
hooked
of
up.
stuff.
All right, I'm TJ May. I'm over at May of May 84. Over at Twitter. Everywhere else it's at May of May, including on Twitch.tv sometimes. And I'm going to attempt to test it out tonight. I do late night streams, late night Central Time, because time. Work.
Yeah, I always want to watch your
Depression.
streams, but it's like 2 in the morning.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
wish I wish I could too, because my new job has me. I have to be there at 8, and
Yeah,
I have to get up at 6:30 then to do that.
yeah. I will try to get more weekend stuff to, have you guys jump in or whatnot. But feel free to check me out twitch.tv/May of May,
Yep.
because I am the only May in my family
Yeah.
born in the month of May that's
Nice.
still alive.
And just to remind people, we'll be talking about it in June, but the May theme for ROM of the month is Chaos. Ninja Gaiden 2 Dark Sword of Chaos is an NES ROM. General Chaos for the Genesis.
I'm gonna probably play that tonight.
Or the Super Nintendo game Michael Jordan Chaos in the Windy City. Play him, talk about him on our Discord channel, which you
played
can find a link to on the
Chaos
website.
in the Windy City. I could not get past the first level. I was so bad I couldn't get past the first level.
I'll probably end up streaming some of that tomorrow then.
There is a different button for throw the basketball forward, and a different button for slamming the basketball. You want to slam the basketball in those hoops because you get stuff.
Yeah. I got that. I just.
All right.
I'm
That's
really
enough
bad
strategy
at
talk.
platformers.
We'll talk about it in the June episode, which maybe we can make that a Patreon thing. I don't know. We'll worry about it later.
We'll make it a Hangouts event.
Yeah. How about that?
Maybe we'll have it for posterity's sake, but people can join us and talk.
Yeah. Something like that.
That's what other people do.
Yeah, sure. All right. Matt, you want to turn the song off for a second? TJ, play us out.
Fine, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
That's too good. Thanks for listening.